Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. Bro, ok. Hold up. A ver. Dejo el turqueo, un beso. Venga, gracias, gracias Pepe. Mark, congratulations on redeeming first. Isan ha pasado mucho de que está aquí, porque ha pasado mucho. Primero vino el padre adoptivo de Apolo y dijo: quiero que me ayudes a buscar un tesoro para la revolución. Lo fuimos a buscar, casi morimos en una cueva, lo encontramos y luego nos fuimos a juicio con Fénix porque un señor quería el objeto también y decía que era suyo. ¿Qué pasa? Estaba amenazando a Fénix usando a Maya como que la tenían secuestrada en Kurain y le iban a hacer algo malo si no ganaba ese juicio. Y me contra Nayuta. De momento aún nadie. Hey, Imperial Woodland, welcome in. And thank you for lurking, my friend. Vale, lo del padre lo vi, que luego el gacho se moría accidentalmente, el experto, sí. Y no fue un accidente, lo mató el político que quería el objeto en un primer lugar. Ok. Alright. That... Oh, sorpresa, exacto. That... Ace Attorney. I don't need to say anything more, so I'm just going to jump right in. Bueno, sí, tengo que decir un par de cosas. Cosa número 1. Casi no tenemos directo hoy. My Daughter apareció en el directo de ayer, de la otra vez. Y ahora no sé si vuelve a aparecer. Pero sí, casi os quedéis sin directo hoy. Porque llego, enciendo el ordenador, todo va bien, de repente se crashea todo el ordenador entero, lo apago, lo vuelvo a encender y había una alerta de que la GPU, la gráfica, se estaba sobrecalentando. Y yo, hostia puta. Y he estado como haciendo revisiones y todo rápidamente para ver que todo fuera bien. Ahora creo que todo va bien. Pero si de repente se cae el directo, quiero que sepáis que es por eso. Pues bueno, ya. Ok, so basically I tried to my GPU started overheating for some reason, I don't know why. And I had to turn it off, turn it on again, upgrade the drivers and everything. He tenido que actualizar los controladores de engineer. Más que ingeniero lo que podía hacer. But yeah. Turnabout Revolution. Day 2, Investigation 2. Chat, ¿estamos listos? Are we ready? So, yeah, just in case if stream goes down for some reason, you know why it happened. But yeah, let's do this. Hagamos esto, chat. ¿Vosotros qué tal? ¿Cómo ha ido el día? May 17th, District Court. Defendant lobby number 3. What do you mean Miss Faye still being held hostage? And who is this mastermind? All that is on Wimperson was nothing more than a puppet. His benefactor was the one pulling the strings. But I have no idea who they are. Oh really, Phoenix? You have no idea who they are? You have no idea who they are? You have no idea... No es Nayuta, es el padre de Raifa. It's probably Raifa's father, right? Probably. Maybe. So, all we know is it's the person he was trying to give the orb to. Right. He was just following orders. Whoever it is, it seems they really want to get their hands on the orb. So then, Miss Faye's abduction is the work of this so-called benefactor too? Right again. Whoever they are in Kurain. Along with Maya. Aún así, Nayuta ha funado. En algo andará metido. They want to ponder the orb, yes. They want to ponder the orb, of course. I wonder who they could be. Bueno, sí, tú no lo viste, pero este es el padre de Apolo, el padre real. Su nombre es Love Justice, pero en vez de con una L, en vez de Love es Joe, con una J. Es un yoyo, es casi un yoyo. Este es el padre adoptivo de Apolo.
Right. This Maya, the spirit medium you've been talking about. It wouldn't happen to be that born-haired young lady you defended back in Kura. That's her.
Why do you ask?
I see. I think I know what's going on here. I've got good news for you, right? Maya is somewhere safe. That much I'm sure of.
¿Dork? Dios, ojalá un yo-yo. Sí, de esto me enteré. Vale, vale.
I'm afraid you've lost me.
Damn. I'm afraid you've lost me.
So that's who the little snot's patron is. It's all starting to make sense. That fool has no idea I'm here in the States with you all.
Dirk, do you mind filling us in? Para-pa-pa.
No caller ID. I wonder who's coming.
Dirk, we're in Japanifornia, exactly. Para-para-pa. Tu-tu.
Hello?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, yes? Let me start by thanking you for taking such good care of my subordinate.
Who is this?
I believe you know me as Mr. Atkinson's benefactor.
Ooh.
Oh! Sounds like they're using a voice changer or something to disguise themselves.
Where's Maya? Is she safe?
I have my ears on today's proceedings. What a shock it was to hear that the key to solving the orb's riddle is a spirit medium. I admit, I did not see that coming. Wait, did they plant a listening device in here somehow? Nevertheless, don't think for a minute that it will guarantee Maya Faye's safety. She is not the only medium within my reach, you see.
You harm me hair on Maya's head, and you will have to answer to me. Right, give it here a sec. Wait. Hey there. How's it going, stranger?
Who is this?
Why, it's your friendly neighborhood dragon. I just happened to be in the US on a little trip. Minister of Justice, Inga Karkul Kurain.
Yeah, of course.
Inga?
What?
Maya's kidnapper.
Is Kurain's Minister of Justice? I mean, Apollo, have you seen his face? He screams evil energy. Venga, de primeras, easy claps.
Dirk? Is that you dirty turncoat? Honda, what in blazes is going on here? Oh, you know, just popped over to the States for a little R&R. But enough about me, Inga. That was a poor excuse for a bluff pull just now. You both know your threats are as empty as your head. You can't lay a hand on Maya Faye. And I do mean that literally. Urgh.
What is he talking about?
You can kiss your chances of getting the orb goodbye.
Maya Faye ain't my only, how shall I say, insurance, you know, Dirk.
What?
I've got someone dear to you right in the palm of my hand, see? Now that one, well, can you imagine what kind of things I could do, right? Glad you're seeing things my way. Meet me at Amara's tomb tomorrow, 3 PM sharp. You better come alone. Got it? If all goes well, the orb is all you will need to get Maya Faye back. I mean, he just threatened Dirk with Nayuta. Sí, hacerlo cajeta Nayuta, digo. Dirk, what's going on?
You heard him. I have to get back to Kurain at once.
What? Why?
No time to explain.
But are you even going to make it? What if there are no seats left on the next flight? Plus, you're a wanted man. They're not going to just let you get on a plane. Let me worry about that, Mr. Justice.
The goat? The goat is here?
Apoya la moción. The Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth? The husband is here? What are you doing here? Taking care of the hostage situation. Oh, now that you mention it, Pearl did say that she saw you around in Kurain village.
I had him look into a few things while I was on my way back from Kurain. Including my situation, of course.
I was astonished to hear she was still in Kurain earlier. That didn't explain why I found no connection between her and Mr. Attention. Sorry to interrupt, but going back to the plane situation, I've taken the liberty of chartering one for us. It's ready to take off at any time. El puto! Exacto, the uncomfortable feelings. Unnecessary feelings. And I will do what's necessary to hide the fact that Dirk Satmadi is on board. Yeah, criminal. Let's do crime for the sake of justice. Joder, el ricachón, ya ves. La herencia de Bon Karma. Wow, must be nice to be chief prosecutor. Right, we have no time to lose. Must head for Kurain at once.
Right.
I'm going to. After all, you're going to need my help. No fair, I wanna go too. Trucy!
This isn't a vacation, Trucy. Besides, I will need you to hold down the fort.
Well, Mark, there it is. Trucy's not coming with us. Baby, Trucy no viene, Mark. But Daddy! Guess I should also only bring what's necessary. Sorry, Trucy, but would you mind holding onto this stuff for me? Yep, unnecessary evidence foisted onto Trucy. Felix, hijo de... Fine, but you better bring me back something besides just more evidence. No! Baby!
Excellent. Now, let us make haste. To Kurain.
And that's how our sudden trip to the kingdom of Kurain began. I never imagined I would return to the country of my youth under such circumstances, though. No hay perdón por esto, perdón, Mark. Se va a colar en el avión, sabe Dios, y las pruebas serán claves. May 18th, 2:30 p.m. Temple. Ah, that was a long flight. Already 2:30 in the afternoon. Talk about cutting it close. The Kingdom of Kurain. This is no time to reminisce, but I gotta say, this place sure brings back memories.
Hurry up, Apollo.
Right behind you.
Amara's tomb is located in the courtyard of Garan Palace. We should have just enough time to get there.
Then let's sprint there. Think you can keep up, Apollo? Sure, no sweat. I'll contact the royal family and the local police and inform them of our arrival.
Thanks, Edgeworth.
Any ideas? I don't know, we just probably... Apollo, I'm sure this place brings back memories, but can you reminisce later? Time is running out. You're right, we have to find Miss Faye before it's too late. Athena, don't get angry at me. Jesus Christ. Apolo le da la rodilla ya a Athena, exacto. May 18th, 2:45 p.m. Garan Palace, Royal Residence. Ooh, I'm already seeing stuff. Ooh, I don't like where this is going. I wasn't made for all the running and climbing and near drowning I've done this week.
It's 2:45. Only 15 minutes left. See that cylindrical building rising in the distance? That is Amara's tomb. Amara, wasn't that the previous queen? The one who was assassinated? Yes, and I'm the one they pinned it on.
It will take a few minutes to get to the tomb from here. So, you have returned, Bardhead?
Oh,
Raifa! She's going to say a homophobic slur. Well, Mark, al menos no tienes a Trucy, pero al menos tienes a Raifa. I've seen her before on the news. If I remember correctly, this is the Crown Princess Raifa Padma Kurain.
What are you people doing here? This is the royal residence. Commoners are not allowed entry without permission.
The prosecutor from the States. You have already called and requested permission for us to enter. As to why we're here, Your Benevolence. Have you seen Minister Inga? Inga is nuts. Oh!
Did you seek my father? I just saw him heading towards Amara's tomb.
Was he with anyone? You know, like some shady looking underling or something?
No, he was alone. Why did you ask?
Looks like she has no idea about Miss Faye's abduction.
You hear that? I think we have company.
Bow down before her glory! Oh. Her Eminence Queen Garan, Grand Priestess of Kurain, approaches. Uh-huh. Garan? Oh. Ah! It's... Queen Garan. Guards. Surround Amara's tomb at once. Yes, Your Eminence. Oh shit. Chat, we're going to need a guillotine for this one. ¿Cómo pretenden que sea Pix si no existe interacción entre las niñas? Claro. What is she doing? Is she going to help us? Excuse me, Your Eminence. So, our Barthead lawyer returns. May we presume you are here for Maya Fey, the spirit medium who has been abducted? Yes, you may. Allow us to apologize for the criminal actions of our husband. Oh, no need to apologize for him. Honestly, Inga, abducting a guest in our country? How could you?
Father, abducted someone?
Your Eminence, what about those soldiers over there? They are the current Royal Guard. Soldiers who serve the crown and no other. Royal Guard? They are an elite force selected from only the most loyal and outstanding of our subjects. And why have you ordered them to surround the tomb? The police will not come if it is my husband who is committing the crime. We shall have to storm the tomb and take Minister Inga into custody ourselves. Raifa niña, tu padre es un terrible hijo de pu... Exacto. What? You mean... Garan, no, his hostage is in there. Dork, how dare you set foot in the palace? You come to turn yourself in? Listen, we need to call it truce for now. Garan Royal Guard is the traitor of the crown. As you wish, Your Eminence. Se viene divorcio, chavales. Divorce, divorce. Resist, and you die. Wait a second. Hold it. Oof. Slow down there, Garan. I'm here to conduct a hostage exchange. But if you take me in now, my face as good as dead. A hostage exchange? And why would he choose to do such a thing with you? We can talk about that later. Right now, I need to get in there before it's too late. I can't resolve this in 20 minutes. You can storm the place. Now then, if you will excuse me... Dork, wait! Ah, guards. Allow the insurgent Dork Sadmati to pass.
Barthead, you have some explaining to do.
Right. Well, while we're waiting here... Apollo, why don't you explain the situation? Theba, Apollo, why don't you do the hard work for me? What? Me?
Leave nothing out, Hornhead, or I will dehorn you where you stand.
Hornhead? What is Athena going to be? Moonhead? Pero Phoenix es un cabrón. Ay, agüita. Hornhead, incredible. Hornhead? She hasn't wasted any time coming up with nicknames. And what's with the attitude? Her father's the one who abducted Miss Faye. Placing die back. Thank you, Ethan. Hostage taken by Inga.
Do my ears deceive me? Or did I hear talk of my father abducting someone?
Oh, you heard right. He abducted Maya Faye and... oh no. She angry.
I insolent fool!
Pardon my rudeness.
A gentle soul such as my father could not possibly have committed such a crime.
Gentle? You think he's gentle?
I'm afraid it's true, your benevolence. He's holed up in that tomb as we speak.
Really? I find this difficult to believe.
Chica, tu madre lo ha dicho, ya.
Why would he do such a thing?
Trauma. Trauma. Inga Carkul crying. Your benevolence, you saw your father heading toward the tomb?
I did. I was on that veranda, deep in thought. When I saw him hurrying toward the tomb, I would say it was about 10 minutes ago.
Why was he rushing? Maybe he was worried he would be late? Did you see anyone else heading for the tomb?
I saw no one else after he entered.
So Minister Ing and Miss Faye are the only ones in there besides Dirk?
Who knows? But I wouldn't be surprised if he had a minion or two with him.
Ya está lista para el orfanato con psicólogo incluido. ¡Yippee! La psicóloga es Athena. Athena is going to psychology Raifa and be like,
Alright, Raifa, you have daddy issues. It's very common, don't worry.
Dirk, I sure hope he's alright. It's only been 5 minutes? Ah, it feels like an eternity.
Patience, Apollo. Patience.
Ya, Athena va a psicoanalizarle las trenzas. Ya, Athena is going to psychoanalyze the Raifa's hairstyle. May 18th, 3:20 p.m. Garan Palace, Royal Residence. It's been almost 20 minutes. What is taking Dirk so long? The appointed time has come. Our royal guard shall now storm in. Can't you wait just a little longer? No, we cannot. Every second we wait puts the hostage's life in even more danger. Therefore, we see no alternative but to order our guards to storm in. But that will put Miss Faye's life in danger too. Guards! Storm the tomb and seize Mr. Inga, along with the insurgent Dirk Sadmadi.
Yes, Your Eminence.
What? Dirk is under arrest too? Naturally. That traitorous snake assassinated my predecessor, Queen Amara. Now, go! Seize them both! Oye, ¿soy yo? ¿O nos hemos dejado al MVP en casa? Did we bring that Sareball with us? I sure hope so we did. Oh, everyone is here. Everyone is here.
Rah! We're going in. Follow me, men.
For Her Eminence! Urdi Hara! Garan! Oh shit. I hope no one gets hurt. Oh! Oh! Your Eminence! What the... Why are they running back out? What is the meaning of this? Something terrible has happened. Dirk! The minister! He's dead! What's this? What?
Apollo, quick!
I'm right behind you. No one enters without our... Come, let us see what has transpired.
Yes, Your Eminence.
Oh shit. Oh shit. May 18th. Garan Palace. Amara's tomb. Where is Dirk?
Apollo, over there.
Oh shit. Dirk? Oh shit, jaja, se mamó. Oopsies, oopsies, little prank, little joke. Oh my fucking goodness. Wow. Dirk! What? What have you done?
Apollo. Look. So, it is.
So it is Minister Inga who has fallen. Guards, seize this murderous man at once.
Yes, your eminence. Render now or perish, rebel scum.
Dirk, típica puñalada entre colegas, basadísimo. La verdad es que sí.
No, wait. Ah!
Oh shit. Dirk! They are taking him away. Well, Raifa. Donk. Ow! Dirk just threw something at me.
Apollo, take my final hamon.
Le ha tirado su última energía. Bueno, Raifa, ¿cómo te explico? No tienes padre. Oh, wait, this is the... Is he telling me to keep it safe?
Nick, is that you?
Maya!
Are you alright?
Dirk, he saved me. I feel exhausted. I can't keep my eyes open.
Af Dios. Maya! Oopsies! Mr. Inga, the man behind Miss Face abduction, been killed. And Dirk was arrested for his murder. It was that the abduction of Maya Fey came to a sudden end. A sudden and unexpected resolution. Yeah, what a great start of the day. With this, the curtain fell on the minister. But things were far from over. Oopsies! May 18th, Garan Palace, Royal Residence.
Apollo, what happened?
I can't say for sure, but from what I can tell, it seems Dirk has killed Mr. Inga.
What? You think he did to save Miss Faye?
Most likely, but who knows? I'm really confused right now.
My father, this cannot be. I must see this for myself.
Your benevolence. We cannot allow you to pass.
Fools, stand aside.
Forgive us, but we have to direct all of that from Her Eminence, Queen Garan.
Father! Oh, father! Dirk! You will pay for this!
What has not happened, Athena, exactly?
Apollo, let's go regroup somewhere.
Yeah. Dirk, it wasn't really you that did it, right? May 18th, Temple.
Are you okay, Apollo?
Yeah.
It's worth speaking with the local police. So let's sit tight until he returns.
Okay. Oh.
I know you must be in a state of shock right now, but I need you to stay with us, Apollo.
He's right. I can't go to pieces now. Thanks, Mr. Wright. I'll be fine. Hiki, Hechara. May 18th, Temple.
Hello, right, Mr. Justice. I'm afraid I have some bad news. It looks like things will only get more complicated from here.
Apollo, the therapy sessions after this are on you, boss. Oh fuck. Athena, can you do them for me?
Pay me! Pay me, you fucking moron!
Prosecutor Edgeworth, what is happening with Dirk?
As I understand it, he has been officially charged with the murder of Mr. Inga.
He has?
However, I did manage to get us permission to investigate the crime scene. And I expect we'll be allowed to visit Mr. Sadmadi shortly.
Thank you. Vamos a ser exportados, digo. Nah, confía en Edgeworth. I'm sure glad Prosecutor Edgeworth is here with us.
Also, it just so happens that Detective Sky is here in Corrine. So I have asked her to assist us with our investigation.
What? What is he doing here?
It seems Prosecutor Sadmadi has grown quite fond of her. He's been ferrying her around all over the place. A few days here, a few days there. They've almost become a team of sorts.
Despite what Nayuta says, it seems he thinks highly of Emma's skills.
So, what now, Apollo?
I think I'll go pay Dorky a visit at the detention center. I want to go check in on Maya at the hospital. What about you, Athena?
Well, if there is footwork to be done, I will stick with Apollo and give him a hand. Very well. Then I will accompany you, right?
Okay, we'll go our separate ways for now. Ah, accompanying your husband for emotional support. Liberen a Emma. Madre mía, como ven los hilos del señor Papucho, literal. Que alguien le diga al puto de Nayuta que Emma es Arois, por si acaso. No es ese interés. No es ese interés. Alright, if anything comes up, you have my cell number. My cell number.
You know your way around here, Apollo?
It's been over 10 years since I left. But I will try not to get as hopelessly lost. Yeah, baby! Let's go. I don't think we can do anything right here. Alright, let's go to the detention center. May 18th. Detention center. Visitor's room. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Estoy comprobando que vaya todo bien. I think everything is okay. It should be okay. Es que me ha asustado muchísimo lo que ha pasado antes. Pero muchísimo. No os hacéis ni una idea.
Apollo, here to see your old man, are you?
Dirk, are they done interrogating you?
Nope, the fun hasn't even started. I imagine they will really rake me over the coals, though.
I don't even want to think about how harsh their interrogation method will be.
Yeah, but that's nothing compared to what they will do if they find him guilty.
They've branded me a terrorist who killed the previous queen, and now the Justice Minister. If found guilty of these crimes, I'll be facing a very public execution.
Chat, en verdad, tampoco son tan malos los policías. Le han dado una copia de su traje sin manchas de sangre o se lo han lavado. O sea, no está mal. I mean, the police at least cleaned his suit of the blood. So, you know, or gave him a new suit or something. Como se nota que es ficción, sí.
If found guilty of these crimes, I will be facing a very public execution.
Public execution? This is worse than I thought.
Come on, son. Turn that frown upside down. You will jinx us. As soon as I get out of here, I'll take you to this tasty hash house I know.
I would like that. I really need to focus on what happened. And to switch to work mode. Dirk, can you tell me what happened? Oh, and there's also something I want you to take a look at. Yeah.
I see you got it safely out of the tomb.
Why did you throw it at me like that?
I want you to listen carefully, son. The orb must not fall into Kara's hands. Not ever.
I thought Mr. Inga was the one who was after it. He was the one who lent it to Professor Buff to study, after all. So, haven't you exposed his crime now?
I have, but there's more connected to this relic than meets the eye. Much more.
What? Relic? Symphogear?
And whatever it is, I can't help feeling that it could turn this entire kingdom upside down.
You said something like that before. Looks like Dirk's intuition is at it again.
Garan will do anything to retrieve this. So guard it well, son. At least until tomorrow's trial.
The incident. What is this? A Toho game? Dork, what happened in there? You didn't really kill Mr. Inga, did you?
Well, the thing is, I really don't know.
Again, never. The defendants never help us. Uh-huh.
I remember seeing the mural of the founder right as I entered the tomb. But I got all this immediately after that.
No, otra vez, not again. Chat, we are fucked. We are fucked. Estamos jodidos. Ay.
The next thing I knew, I was standing there with a bloody knife in my hand. And covered in Inga's blood.
So you don't remember meeting with him?
No. The last thing I remember after entering the tomb is feeling really dizzy.
There is no way he can explain what happened if he can't remember anything.
Yeah.
I suppose there's no getting out of this one.
But we can't give up yet.
I was just messing with you, son.
Well, stop. It's not funny.
Sorry.
Jeez, nothing seems to face him. Not even being arrested for murder.
This is going to be one tough case, Apollo. Not only have I been charged with Inga's murder, but I have also been charged with Amara's assassination from 23 years ago.
You're on trial for 2 charges?
Yaran is practically licking her chops just thinking about my public execution. Guess it means we can't afford to lose our heads, huh?
I don't know how you can laugh at a time like this. Whoa! Oh! Oh! Fiery Tiger Gaming, thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a nice evening. Or morning, or afternoon, or whatever time zone you're in. Thank you for the follow.
So, son, I take it you will be defending me at my trial.
Of course. You can count on me.
That's my boy. Looks like your nerves are as steely as those... looks like your nerves are as steely as those vocal cords of yours.
You should hydrate now. Thank you, Mark. Vocal cords? Still? Don't tell me you gave Apollo the vocal cords training or something like that.
After all, you've got the Defense Culpability Act to contend with too.
Oh, right. So if you are found guilty, then I'll be charged with the same double homicide, huh?
Don't tell me you forgot about that.
I'll be fine. I just have to make sure we win this one. Heiki, etc.
You sure? Because you don't sound very fine.
You sure? Because you don't sound very fine.
Apollo? What was that about an assassination 23 years ago?
Justice. Damiancito. Hola. Apolo, calma. Bueno, Damiancito, te comento. Han matado al rey del país y están acusando a nuestro padre adoptivo. Y tenemos que defenderle. Esa es la trama. ¿Tú cómo estás? 23 years ago. About that incident 23 years ago. That was when the previous queen, Amara, was assassinated. Wasn't it? ¿Tenemos padre adoptivo? Sí. Tenemos nuestro padre real, que es este señor. Y luego nuestro padre adoptivo, que es este señor de aquí. Voy a ir a la aljafería a hacer una excursión. Vale. Pásalo bien, pues. That was when the previous queen, Amara, was assassinated, wasn't it?
Yes. Someone set her private residence on fire.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh no, chat! I wonder who it could have been. Oh no! Bro, this joke is getting out of hand.
Yes, someone set her private residence on fire. Probably a Taoist or someone like that. I don't know.
Perdón.
She lost her life in that in the ensuing blaze.
And you were arrested for the crime?
Why would they arrest you, Mr. Sadmadi? Weren't you just a lawyer back then? What relation could you have had with the Queen?
About that. Amara was, well, she was my wife.
Of course. Of course. Chat, they were fucking.
I may not look the part, but I was once husband to a queen. In short, I was royalty.
Oh, what? No way! Are you saying you won the heart of the reigning queen?
Come on, you're talking to a guy who honed his prowess against witnesses on the stand. Even a queen is no match for this dragon's killer.
Oh, wow, you're really something else.
Llevo y está este hombre en la cárcel. ¿A quién han matado ahora? Vale, Sean. Te comento. Resulta que el benefactor, obviamente, era este hombre, ¿vale? Era el padre de Raifa. Y ha dicho, tráeme la bola de dragón. No, tráeme la bola y dejaré a Maya libre. Hemos ido. Ese era Miles. Sí, es que Miles ha venido para ofrecernos apoyo. Nos ha dejado montar en su jet privado para llegar a Kurain a tiempo. Entonces, ¿qué pasa? Este señor ha dicho, voy a entrar a negociar el rescate de Maya. Han pasado 20 minutos. La reina, esta señora, ha dicho, bueno, ha pasado el tiempo limitado, así que vamos a entrar y a arrestar al esposo y a Durk, básicamente. Entramos y está Durk de pie sobre el cadáver de Inga, cubierto en sangre y con un cuchillo en la mano. Y aquí estamos. Ah, y también resulta que Durk era el esposo de la reina a la que asesinaron hace 23 años. O sea, Durk era realeza, era un abogado casado con la reina, la anterior reina. Este hombre fucks. This man fucks. Hostia, sí. Me separaron de mi hija, Marv. Bueno, te han traído a Raifa. Ahora tienes otra hija.
Wow, you're really something else.
So, ¿was a verdict ever reached, Durk? Ah, sí, y también nos han dicho que la reina anterior, la esposa de Durk, la mataron con fuego. También, la mataron en un incendio. Yo no quiero decir quién ha sido, pero los taoístas están muy callados desde entonces. A Raifa la vamos a dejar sin trabajo, exacto.
I acted as my own attorney, and won. Until I was accused of fabricating evidence, that is. Then it all went south.
Oh yeah, Mr. Wright knows a lot about that. Phoenix sabe mucho de eso. Now, where have I heard a story like that before? Sark. I mean, yeah, but Trucy is Trucy. Eso es verdad. That's true.
What happened after that?
I made a run for it.
La edad oscura de la abogacía se extiende hasta ese país, exacto.
You ran? But why?
I didn't kill Amara, and I didn't fabricate any evidence. But if I had stuck around for a retrial, I would have been found guilty for sure. I couldn't allow that to happen. Amara's true killer would never face justice if I did.
Ok, chat, ¿cuánto apostamos que es la reina que le prendió fuego porque quería robarle el trono a la antigua reina? ¿Cuánto apostamos que es ella? ¿Cuánto apostamos? Ok. How much are we betting that the actual queen is the true murderer of both Apollo Justice's father and the queen's? Like, come on. Come on. Que llamen al muerto al estrado. Vamos a hacer eso, probablemente. We're probably going to call one of the dead to the stand using Maya. Bueno, Maya está bien, está a salvo, está en el hospital ahora mismo, no te preocupes por ella.
I couldn't allow that to happen. Amara's true killer would never face justice if I did. So I left my law practice behind and went underground.
But that was 23 years ago. Are you telling me that after all these years, you still haven't discovered the truth?
Yeah, the fact that it was an arson means that the crime scene was reduced to ashes. There is little in the way of evidence left. It's just been brick wall after brick wall.
I guess that means it's all up to me to figure it out, huh? Along with Mr. Inga's murder, of course. O sea, tenemos que resolver el asesinato del ministro y el asesinato de hace 23 años. Las probabilidades de que la anterior reina también sea la madre de Apolo no es cero. No. La madre de Apolo es la Miwaj. Sí, la madre biológica de Apolo la conocemos en el cuarto juego. I think I'm going to be sick. Lo más probable es que la anterior reina fuera la madre de Nayuta. Eso es lo más probable. I think I'm going to be sick.
Come on, son, don't look so down. With you on the case, it will work out somehow.
I hope he's right. Este hombre es el chairman de Apolo. Confía en él hasta la muerte. This man trusts Apollo to the death. He's the best father. Es el mejor puto padre. Es un padrazo. La madre de Apolo es la madre de Trucy. Fin de la explicación. Exacto.
Say, son, do you remember my office?
Sure. I remember that messy, dimly lit room.
The file I have amassed on Amara's assassination is kept there. I think it might help you on this case. Do you remember how to get there?
Let me think. I recall going in through a manhole. Apollo? How can I not, dork? I hated how I always got so dirty getting there. And that stench. Apolo con 3 años. Voy a meterme en la alcantarilla porque mi padre criminal me lo dice. ¡Uy! That old case is important too, but I should probably focus on the minister's murder first. I'm afraid your time is up. Oh shit! Oh shit! Durk le suelta del bufete de Wright. Durk, la suelta del bufete de Wright llega hasta donde llega. Entonces Nayuta y Raifa son familia. No. No. Raifa es la hija de la reina actual y del muerto. Nayuta es el hijo de Durk y supongo que de la anterior reina. Apolo agrede. Clavier's manhole. Destinados a ser hermanitos. Bueno, ya veremos. Nayuta. It's time for the prisoner's interrogation. So be gone, you putrid head, criminal abetting lawyer. Wait, don't tell me you're the prosecuting attorney? What? But that would mean... Is there a problem here? You bet there is. He's your father. And your point is... My relation to the accused is irrelevant. The fact remains, I am a prosecutor. No, that's not what I don't think I'm getting through to him.
Nayuta, long time no see, son. How have you been? Look, I hear you have been serving Garan. Rather faithfully, in fact. Never happened to our dream of taking her down and changing this country, son.
The past is the past.
What do you mean? Why are you doing this?
It's simple. People change. The Nayuta you knew exists no more. ¡Ah! ¡Bájale los dientes a puñetazos!
Listen, son. I don't know what made you change like this. But you're still my boy. Even if you prosecute my case.
Durk, you are too good for this world.
The rest of the Defiant Dragons and I eagerly await your return. Whenever you're ready, we welcome you back with open arms.
Durk es un padrazo. Durk is a true father. As I said, I've moved on. Lies. Athena, hazle psicología. Athena, psychoanalyze his tits. Now, let us waste no more time. Our flowers do not blossom simply from talk of the past. Nayuta. I do get the feeling there's something he wants to say, but can't. Cállate, puto, así conocemos sus bolas chinas. Como de un Durk sale un Nayuta. Propaganda. Guard, move the accused to the interrogation room.
Yes, sir. This way, you rebel scum. Ow, what's it? Not so rough, will you? Nayuta.
Is he seriously going to prosecute his own father? Bye. Adios. No one is here, okay? Right. Let's head. Royal residence. Are these Inga's footprints? They appear to be heading towards the tomb.
Didn't Princess Raifa mention something about that? You know, something about him rushing over to the tomb before we arrived.
I wonder if he had accidentally dozed off before the exchange or something. This overturned urn has spilled water everywhere. Everything around it is soaking wet.
Don't look at me.
Rightly or wrongly, I'm guessing Athena's the type who gets blamed for a lot of things. Ah, poor Athena. And the more people accuse her, the more defensive she becomes. Even to the point of preemptively denying any wrongdoing.
I said it wasn't me.
I never said it was. Always on the defensive for having examined the overturned urn. Pero el agua está por encima de las huellas. O sea, el agua cayó después de las huellas. So, the urn toppled over after the footprints. Ooh. Uy. Somebody got a little carried away with decorating this place. There's a golden lion keeping watch at the entrance. That frog looks like it's cowering under the lion's glare.
Really? Just to me, it looks like the frog is glaring at the lion.
Come on, Athena. How does that make any sense?
Huh? I just call him as I see him.
I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree. Froggy. Vibrant lotus flowers floating on still waters. Butterflies dancing about. It's almost supernatural in its beauty.
At the center of it all rests the tomb where Amara's soul slumbers. It makes you wonder if that bridge there is a gateway to the hereafter.
Yeah, especially after both Dirk and Inga crossed that bridge earlier. Ranita, little froggy.
Froggy! Little Froggy, where are you?
Oh, look at those flowers. They give the whole house such a cute vibe. I wonder if this is where Princess Raifa lives.
I doubt it. Doesn't look like the type to decorate with cute flowers. I mean, I may not know her well, but she seems awfully serious and snobby. I bet she uses nothing but roses and peonies. The stuffy old people flowers, you know?
Apollo, I guess it's too much to ask that you don't judge a book by its cover, huh?
What is that supposed to mean? Apolo, cuidado, que vas con cuidado. The previous queen, Amara, was laid to rest in her own private tomb. Pretty impressive.
They say it cost some $800 million to build, and took 400 workers 5 years to complete. Special memorial rites were also conducted at various points of its construction.
That is quite an undertaking.
It was built with donations from her devoted subjects, and royalty of neighboring countries. It ended up giving a huge boost to the national economy.
Wow, Queen Amara must have been one charismatic lady. The palace of Queen Garan is built to impress. Its white walls and gold ornamentation lend it an imposing air.
It makes Mr. Inga's residents look downright humble by comparison.
Yeah, it shows the difference in their tastes, and which one wears the pants, so to speak. Right. Let's go to the crime scene. May 18th, Garan Palace, Amara's tomb. Ok, ¿me hace un segundo el cuadro de la izquierda? Knight! Dale duro a la raid, mucha suerte, mucho ánimo. Y gracias por lurkear. En el cuadro de la izquierda están torturando a Durk, pero que tiene cuernos. Tiene como... Es Durk en modo demonio. ¿Are they torturing Durk? In the painting on the left? I think so. May 18th, Garan Palace, Amara's tomb. So, this is the tomb of Amara, the previous queen of Khura'in. It's really lavish. I guess you could say it's fit for a queen.
Is the faceless woman in that mural over there Amara?
No, that's the Holy Mother. She's the one who brought Spirit Channel into Kurain. I think so, yeah.
Oh, right. The woman in the herb.
Oh, it's the two. Getting right down to business, I see. Hey, I knew it.
Hi, Emma.
We heard you would give us a hand if we needed. Yep. Mr. Edgeworth asked me to help where I could. So, it's been quite a while since you have been back in Kurain, I hear. Yeah, more than 10 years, in fact. Well, you sure didn't waste any time. I mean, you're already mixed up in a murder. You're as big as a trouble magnet as Mr. Wright. Sí, la suerte de la agencia Wright. That's the Wright agency luck. Please don't say that. My luck is already bad enough as it is.
Emma, I hear Prosecutor Shatmadi has requested your services again. He seems to have really taken a liking to you.
You mean he's a criminal holiness? Le odia. She hates him. I don't mind that he approves of me and my abilities. It's just his people's skills need some serious work. Otro como Clavier. Nah, pero Clavier al menos era más chill. Este es un esclavista. But when he manages to smile and compliments my work, it's hard to say no. Plus, working on investigations is nice, but flying back and forth between here and home every few days with no days off. That's been tough, and lack of spirit has been brutal on my skin. To make matters worse, the defendant in this case is someone I know. I mean, how could this get any worse? Oh, Dios mío. Emma, you're going to have a heart attack. Sounds like they have got one complicated prosecutor-detective relationship going on. Right. The incident. Emma, have you determined the cause of death? Blood loss from a stab wound. A single stab in the back was enough to cause the victim to bleed to death. The estimated time of death is 3 PM, which is when Dirk came onto the scene. Inga's autopsy report added to the court record. Any suspects besides Dirk? No, he, Maya, and the Mister were the only ones here. And Maya had been tied up until she was freed by the Queen's Royal Guard. Could someone have been hiding somewhere in here? Not likely. I was told this tomb was searched from top to bottom right after the murder. ¿Cuánto apostamos a que el asesino de verdad estaba escondido dentro del el cajón este? El ataúd. Ok. Theory number 1. The true killer was inside the coffin. Theory number 2. The killer escaped thanks to Amara's help. O sea, yo creo que Amara le ayudó a escapar al asesino o algo así. Es que aquí hay gato encerrado. There is something weird going on here. ¿Podrían no tener Snakus en Kurain? No, es que se ha llevado paquetes especiales desde casa. Para hacer copium. Not likely. I was told this room was an area. And during that time, the Royal Guard set up a perimeter to prevent anyone from escaping.
In other words, the crime scene was completely sealed off.
It would appear so. No way for a third party to escape without being spotted, so... Great. It's another one of those convoluted locked room mysteries. Hey. The victim. About the victim, Minister Inga. He was the kingdom's Minister of Justice, correct? Yes. Inga Karkul Kurain was the second most powerful figure in Kurain. Plus, he was married to the Queen. Seems strange that someone of his status would abduct someone. Apparently, he only told a few of his most loyal subordinates about his plan. That way, there was little chance of the police or even the Queen finding out. What was Inga hoping to gain by getting his hands on the orb? That, I don't know, but I'm working on it. Se lo cargó la Guardia Real. Sería gracioso. I wonder if it really was for what Paul Addison Wimperson said. Oh boy.
I must deliver it to my benefactor at all costs.
What do they want that relic for, anyway?
It's something to do with an old legend. My patron seeks the great power said to be granted to whoever solves its secrets.
A great power that is said to be bestowed on whoever solves the orb's secret. In Kurine, only those who can channel spirits are said to be fit to rule. Was that why Inga wanted such power? Did he want to be king? Amara's tomb. So, this is the tomb of the previous queen? Yes, Queen Amara was laid to rest here. She lost her life in an arsonist's blaze. What a tragic end. Those damn Taoists, esos malditos Taoistas. I heard this tomb sits on the actual site of her residence before it was burned down. They built it on the same spot so her soul could rest in peace. So this is where the fire happened, huh?
Why do you think Mr. Inga was holding Miss Faye captive here?
It's the perfect spot if you think about it. It's close to his private quarters, which made it easy to keep an eye on his prisoner. And the courtyard is only open to the royal family, so he has a little fear of prying eyes. Plus, the tomb is normally locked, and only the royal family is allowed access.
So, that's why he picked this place.
How long had Miss Faye been held captive? About 6 days. Really? That long? It appeared that she was severely weakened by her prolonged confinement. She passed out as soon as she was freed, and is now on an IV drip at the hospital. No sé si Maya va a poder hacer canalización, eh. I don't think Maya is going to channel any spirits anytime soon. Agüita. She's been asleep ever since.
Poor Miss Faye. I hope she gets better soon.
Emma, do you mind if we start looking around? Sure, I have already got the okay. Knock yourselves out. Oh, and here. Yeah, the sarcophagus. Ooh. It's a diagram the police drew of the tomb. I thought I would give you a copy to help your investigation along. Thank you. Tomb diagram added to the court record. Tengo sueño, chat. I am very sleepy today, chat. I should have gone to bed earlier. I was like busy doing a puzzle. Oh, and let me know if you need my forensic expertise. Don't you dare keep all the fun to yourselves, you hear? You need to worry about that. Besides, I would hardly classify this as fun. Alright, first of all... Ahí falta una estatua. There is a statue missing. Look, one of the statues is broken. Bueno, eso.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to see from here.
Let's check it out when we get a little closer. It looks like the Holy Mother was painted here to watch over Amara's sarcophagus.
So, it's like this tomb is protected by the founder? That must be so reassuring to those she left behind.
Only one problem. They didn't paint the eye she needs to do set watching.
Come to think of it, she doesn't have a mouth to smile down on the tomb with either. It's actually kind of creepy. I wonder if being watched over by something like that gives the queen nightmares.
Hey, keep that up and the founder just might come and watch over you too. Uy, Athena. Okay, sarcophagus. So this is Amara's sarcophagus. Let's take a closer look.
Hey, this curtain is open, Apollo.
Ya, había alguien aquí escondido. There was someone in here. I just know it. That is one big sarcophagus. I see the mummy of Amara, the former queen, rest inside. A mummy, huh? Rats, it's locked. Apollo! Hey, don't touch that. You mean we can search inside it? Not a chance. Besides, it's not something anyone would try opening anyway. What if the real killer is hiding inside?
Hey, anyone in there?
Knock, knock. Don't do that! You can get us cursed. Emma, I thought you were a scientist.
Cursed?
The queen likely bears a grudge towards the living after such a violent, painful death. So, no one dares touch the sarcophagus for fear of incurring her wrath.
Oh no, Apollo. What am I going to do?
Don't look at me. In any case, the sarcophagus is temperature controlled. It's kept really cold to preserve the mummy. Oh, even if someone did decide to hide inside it, they would eventually freeze to death. I see. Still, if they bundle up, I bet a person could hide in there for a little while. Right, and I think that's everything. Yep. There is a painting up there, but I can't see it very well from here. It's like a small army of monks, all neatly lined up. Looks like they're facing the sarcophagus in prayer.
If you look carefully, each one has a slightly different expression.
I wonder if they used real people as models.
Some are frowning, some are smiling. This one that looks like he's trying his hardest not to burst out laughing.
Really? I wonder why.
It's like those times when things are so intense, you can't help but laugh. You know, like at funerals and stuff.
They went through all the trouble of depicting that? Talk about going overboard. Ooh. Ooh. A baby on a lotus blossom. That is one strange painting. Apparently, that's part of a mural depicting the life and times of Queen Amara. You know, like a storyboard or something. So, that baby is supposed to be Amara? Mírala, es la madre de Nayuta, mira ese pelo blanco. Look at that white hair. That is Nayuta's mother. For real, for real.
This one depicts Amara preaching to the faithful.
It's hard to put into words, but I have never seen anything like it. Let's see, the next one is... Is that... Dirk? Why does he have horns?
My best guess is... it depicts the first time Amara and Dirk met.
So, he's supposed to be some kind of demon who is seducing her?
Well, he was successful since they got married after that.
The mural continues on the opposite wall. Ooh. Chair. Miss Faye was apparently tied to this chair. Let's take a closer look. We should try to cover every angle possible here. Let's use to change our perspective and take a careful look around.
Apollo, are you okay? I bet you didn't know, but I happen to be a bit of an escape artist myself. Lucy showed me how to do her rope escape trick.
Mark, han mencionado a Trucy, algo es algo. And why would you bother learning something like that? I mean, they did mention Trucy, so... something is there.
Because we always get into trouble when working with cases with Mr. Wright. Oh, I thought it might come in handy someday.
Well, I guess you're right about that. Miss Faye could have definitely used that knowledge.
That's right. So now, just sit right here, and we'll get started.
What did the wall get you the idea I wanted to learn? Poor Miss Faye. She must have been tied up to this chair.
I can just imagine how much her backside must have hurt after sitting here for so long.
It would have been torture for you, I bet. I mean, you don't know how to sit still, you know, with your ADHD.
If by that you mean I like to stay active, then I have to agree with you.
Sure. Okay. I see. Esto es más raro de complicar de lo que parece. This is like weird. Right. Look, there's a bloodstain on one of the chair legs. Really? Hey, you're right. I completely missed that. Let's move the chair so we can check under it. There's more blood under the chair leg. I wonder what it's doing there. I have some luminol here. Why don't you do some testing around it? Of course. Ah, no. Esto es muy incómodo. Look. Uy. Uy, uy, uy. The bloodstain leads all the way to the sarcophagus.
Emma, is this Mr. Inga's blood?
Hold on 1 second. Oh, that's strange. I didn't get a match. So then, whose blood is it? Dirk and Miss Faye weren't wounded as far as we know.
The blood has been wiped out by someone for some reason.
Yeah, that's strange too. Mysterious blood added to the court record. Right. No. I want to check. No. Well. I think this is everything. Right. Someone could have hid behind these curtains.
Here, I'll go give it a try. Well, can you tell I'm hiding here?
No, I can't tell at all. That's it. That's the perfect hiding place.
We did it, Apollo. We solved the case.
We did it, Apollo. We solved the case. Sorry to burst your bubble, but the royal guard searched the tomb high and low right after they stormed in. And they said no one else was in here besides Mr. Inga, Dirk, and Miss Faye. Well, back to the drawing board, I guess.
A brilliant deduction. Destroyed in 3 sentences.
Ay, poor Athena. You should learn from Mr. Sholmes. He is very used to that.
Oh, it's covered in blood.
With a blood spatter this large, it must have gotten all over the killer too. Come to think of it... Míralo, Sean. Sean, míralo. Ay, no, mierda, lo salto sin querer. Perdón.
The circumstantial evidence points to Dirk being the killer.
Sorry. That's what I would conclude if I were a cop too. Why are things always so bleak for me? Guess this is where Inga collapsed after he died. Better take a closer look. After he died. What do you mean after? Oh. Gun. ¡Ah! Es el arma que mató a Shinzo Abe. Por favor, mirad ese arma. Tiene 4 disparos. ¿Cómo tiene 4 cámaras? ¿Qué? ¿Cómo? Eso es el arma que mató a Shinzo Abe. A mí me están mintiendo. Me están jodiendo. So the minister was armed, huh? That's a 4-shot pistol. He had it for self-defense, apparently. Goofy-ass weapon. Not it won't be firing anything anytime soon. Huh?
He was carrying a broken gun around for show.
No, we recovered the bullet here. Which means the gun probably broke as the minister fired its last round. The thing is, the gun's chambers are all empty. Yet, that one bullet is the only bullet we could find. That is strange. Where did the other 3 go?
Maybe Dirk ate them.
We can ask the next time we see him. Just be ready for his predictably shocking answer. Bro, es que mira este arma. Si esto no es lo que mató a Shinzo Abe, no sé lo que es. They have already taken the body away. It's kind of sad how familiar I have become with body outlines. It's kind of sad how familiar I have become with body outlines. Oh god, Apollo. I have a photo of the body if you're interested. He was stabbed right in the back. The poor guy was practically skewered. Pero ¿cómo le cayó sangre al sarcófago? Así, a menos que se apoyara en él. No es el arma que mató a Shinzo Abe porque esa era mucho más caserona. Ya, pero esa tenía como 2 agujeros para disparar. Y esta tiene 4, es parecida. Es la evolución de esa.
What is he wearing on his arms?
Those are the cuffs of justice. He seems to be Seems to be a tradition here for the Minister of Justice to wear those forearm cuffs. They look like they're made of a thick fabric, so I guess they aren't for protection.
Maybe they're for keeping his sleeves out of the way of work handling documents.
Yeah, that's probably their original purpose. But over the years, the reason for wearing them was probably forgotten. So now, they're just one of the many traditional things that people do without knowing why. That's actually like oh.
Oh, I get it. Kind of like the way you roll up your sleeves, huh?
Or your psychology, if we're going there. Oh!
I happen to know why I started, thank you very much.
Damn. Apolo. Increíble el beef. Me ha el cuchillo. So, this is the murder weapon. Emma, did you find any prints on it? A ver. Yep, and they were super clear. They belong to one Dirk, said Maddie. That's not good. Were there any others? There was one more print from another individual, but it was too smudged to identify. It's probably an old print from someone else who had handled the knife. Oh. Yet another piece of unhelpful info to add to our ever-grown pile. Ah. Well, we are fucked. Estamos jodidos. Right. The sarcophagus is surrounded by a curtain. I bet someone could have hidden behind it. True, but that's one of the many places the royal guard checked after storming in.
Wow, they were really thorough.
Yes, well, apparently, one of their members loves mystery novels. Of course. He peered into every nook and cranny with an almost frightening amount of gusto. And when he was done, he said, "Very interesting. It's like one of those locked room mysteries." Sounds like he's in the wrong line of work. ¿Sholmes? ¿Sholmes estaba por aquí? It was Sherlock Sholmes, chat. He was here. Vale, I think that's everything from this part. Ooh, Mosto! This is the grape juice Inga was drinking. This is the Mosto Inga was drinking. He was probably nervous before his meeting with Dork.
So, he drank grape juice? I'm not seeing the logic here.
Mr. Wright told me all about it when he was hospitalized a few years ago. He said grape juice had something in it. He said Mosto has something in it that helps you relax.
Really? Are you sure he was talking about regular, plain old grape juice? Because it sounded like he was talking about the fermented variety.
No, he couldn't have meant that. I mean, we are talking about a medical facility. They wouldn't have allowed something like that in.
Right. Let's just leave it at that.
Increíble como muestran sangre, muertos, armas, pistolas, pero no pueden decir la palabra vino, porque eso le subiría el rating. El PG rating. It's funny how they cannot, say wine or alcohol, but they can show blood, dead people, weapons, just for the PG rating. That's so funny. Alright, and...
Is this supposed to be Amara channeling a spirit?
It looks like the spirit of some country sultan or something. And she seems to be conveying something to his retainers.
She's on fire.
This must be Amara's assassination as allegedly carried out by Dirk. They really made him look evil.
This is the weirdest one of all.
Is that supposed to be Dirk facing his punishment in the afterlife? Anyway, I guess that's the last one.
I guess we're supposed to see this as a happy ending.
Yeah, except nobody came out of this story happy. ¿Qué me falta? What am I missing? What am I missing? Ah, eso. That. It's full of ash. They must burn incense in here.
No, I was wondering, Apollo. Did the ash come from the incense sticks that were burned in this? Or did people put their incense in after there was already ash in here to hold them up?
Don't be silly, Athena. The answer is simple. The ash is the product of prayers from the countless visitors who came here. It's not the chicken or the egg kind of thing.
Oh, that's an interesting take on it. It's so much more poetic than mine.
And the other one. It's full of ash. My guess would be this is an incense burner.
Hey, look, Apollo. There's something in the ashes.
Let's see what it is. Ooh, this is not Garan, Ingas jewel. Is that a gemstone? I wonder what it's doing here.
Hehehe. I've got this one covered, Apollo. Would you like to hear my brilliant theory?
Well, I guess it won't do any harm.
Ok, primero tenemos que vender la gema y escapar del país. You know how people make wishes by throwing coins into a fountain, right? Well,
You know, on second thought, I'm good.
what? You sure you don't need to hear my theory? I was just about to get to the good part.
Let's just ask Emma. That will be much quicker. Excuse me, Emma? What is this gemstone doing here?
Oh, that.
It's not a gem, it's a button. Albeit a very expensive one, from the victim's jacket. Athena, no! Athena, yes! Must have fallen off and gotten in there somehow. See? Every puzzle has an answer, Athena. ¡Dijo la cosa! ¡Dijo la cosa de Layton! He said the thing! Every puzzle has an answer, look. No se hace la voz de Layton, perdón.
Well, I thought my idea was pretty good. Wait, what is with this suit? See here on the gemstone.
Hey, you're right. Gemstone added to the court record. ¡Traedle un sombrero! ¡Rápido! Ok. ¿Qué me falta? What am I missing? The blood, the wine, the mural, the monks. The chains? No. Buah, es que ojalá un nuevo crossover. Quiero ver a Apolo y Athena filmado con que Layton sea superhumano. Un superhumano, sí. Que sea muy gracioso. Ah, la estatua, soy tonto. One of the statues is broken. Let's take a closer look. I forgot about the statue. Oh, bullet. Bullet. Look, there's a bullet here. It's from the pistol the victim was carrying. My guess is he tried to shoot his attacker, but missed, and the bullet ended up here. I have already determined the rifling marks to be matched to his gun.
Rifling marks, and those.
Oh, shall I explain? The science behind it is absolutely fascinating. No, we are good. Lawyers think they're so smart. You do realize we can hear you. You realize I can hear you? Me. It's a Magatama, I think. It came from the broken statue. Pégale, Emma. Pero bueno, pobre Apolo.
Look, Apollo, there's another one.
Pero hay dos Magatamas, pero solamente una estatua fue rota. Uy. I mean, if there are two Magatamas, but only a statue was broken?
But the other statues only have one each.
Hey, you're right. Maybe this statue was special or something. This thing is more splintered than statue now. The bullet from the victim's gun did a real number on it. It seems like something you would get crossed for, you know? In Mr. Inga's case, I would say getting your ticket punched is cross enough. ¿Eso ha dicho Athena? Sí, eso ha dicho Athena, perdón.
Yeah, but don't curses extend to the afterlife?
You need to stop talking with Nayut. You need to stop taking what Nayuta says so seriously.
I'm perfectly capable of thinking for myself.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay. ¿Qué es esto? What is this? There is something shiny down there. It's a pendant.
There's blood on it. I wonder who it belongs to.
All we know is it's not the victims. No one in the royal family recognized it. Emma, did you lift any fingerprints from it? Hydration. Gracias, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Agüita. I did, but I wasn't able to get a clean one. That's too bad. But the blood turned out to be the victims. That means it must have fallen here in the course of the murder. It might be Dirk's. I should ask him about it later. I think that I would say that that's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. I think. May 18th, approximately 3 p.m. Blood loss, right? Oh no. Right. ¿Qué nos queda? What are we missing? Sarcófagos, ya. No nos queda nada. I don't think we have anything left to investigate. Uy, me estoy poniendo nervioso. Nothing particularly interesting here. Coño, el móvil, the phone. I forgot about the phone. I wonder if this is Inga's cell phone. It's a very old phone. It should be. His fingerprints are all over it. Do you know if he talked with anyone recently? There were a few calls logged between him and his underlings. They're all members of the secret police who were directly under the minister's control.
You mean like his spies?
I don't think that's quite it. I think we have covered just about everything. Maybe we should go over what we have learned so far.
For starters, we're dealing with a locked room murder. But instead of the tomb being locked, it was cordoned off by the royal guard. And after the murder, no one was found to be in hiding inside.
Right. In addition, we also know that Duke's fingerprints are all over the murder weapon.
The curtain around the sarcophagus was drenched in the victim's blood on one side. The blood must have also gotten on the killer when they started the minister from behind.
Dirk had blood on him when the crime was first discovered. Unfortunately, he doesn't remember what happened. This is not good.
So, what we know so far is... things couldn't be worse for our case. And that's still an understatement somehow.
Yeah, it's looking pretty grim. Oh! If you two are done here, I'll have to ask you to leave. Go on, scoot! Something wrong, Emma? Why are you trying to give us the boot? It's sure if you're not here when His Ephemeral Holiness arrives. Oh! Oh shit. Speak of the devil. Prosecutor Sanmadi. Detective Sky. It seems you have spoken at length with these two lawyers. Hijo puta! I do hope you have also kept an eye on them. Yes, of course. Like a hawk. I didn't touch a single thing. No, por Dios, ¿quién te llamó? Give a lawyer an inch and they will take a mile. Never forget that. There is that look of distrust again. Hey, Nayuta. Y le pega. Do you really believe that Durks is guilty? And are you seriously going to prosecute this case? I mean, he's your father. You were once part of the Defiant Dragons, weren't you? Hey, Nayuta, wait! You can't teleport out of here. Se ha teleportado. He said /TP out of here. Háblame en sistema métrico internacional, forro de mierda. Come on, Athena. After him.
Huh? Oh, right behind you.
Let's... Bueno, chat, lo siento, pero tenemos que perseguir a Nayuta. Sorry, chat, we have to go after Nayuta. May 18th, Garan Palace, Royal Residence. Nayuta, will you stop already? What do you want? Todd Durk, would you please hear me out? I fail to see why I should. Now, if you will excuse me.
Hold it!
Nayuta! Are you afraid of what I might have to say? If not, then there's no harm in listening, right? Ni modo, ve tras él. Very well. Speak. But make it quick. There is much I must do. Why does everything have to be so difficult with you? Prosecuting Durk. So, I know you will be prosecuting Durk's case, but... aren't there any other prosecutors in this country? Why does it have to be you? Her Eminence, Queen Garan, personally requested that I serve as prosecutor. She did? That would make it hard to say no. Her Eminence thinks highly of my prosecutorial skills. Still, she didn't have to ask you to handle a case against your own father. Be honest, you really don't want to do this, do you? Ah. To speak of love and sentiment. I guess so. I do not deny such human emotions. But the law is the law. And placing personal feelings above it is beyond reprieve. Do you disagree? Well, no, I don't disagree, but... civilizations only exist due to the confines of the law. Without them, love and sentiment would lack the fertile soil they need to flourish. Do you disagree? No, but... the law must be obeyed. This truth sits above all else, including personal feelings. Therefore, whether or not I am the son of the accused is of no consequence. I mean, Nayuta, what if the law is wrong, or what if the law is imperfect, which it is? Like, you're being very strict here. Eres muy cabeza cuadriculada, como me dirían a mí. Is it that simple, or would you say otherwise? But...
Come on, Apollo. Tell him how wrong he is.
But don't you know, wish it wasn't that way? Oh. It appears I have wasted my breath on you.
And the winner is... Prosecutor Sanmadi.
Still spewing empty words devoid of meaning or consequence, I see. You putrid red pepper. Oh no, Apollo usó intento de charla sincera. No ha sido muy eficaz. Apollo tried being sincere. It wasn't very effective. Ah. I know I'm right. But did he have to be so eloquent about his point? It's like he's trying to cover something up with his pretty words.
Apollo, I would cut back on the debates with him if I were you. Just stick to questions like the one you wanted to ask.
Who Dirk cares about? Nayuta, I wanted to ask you about that hostage situation. Inga said he had someone dear to Dirk in the palm of his hand. And he was using that person, along with his hostage, as leverage in obtaining the orb. That is news to me. Well, that's what Inga said.
You can kiss your chances of getting the orb goodbye.
My affair ain't my only, how shall I say, insurance, you know, Dirk.
What?
I've got someone else dear to you right in the palm of my hand, see? And now that one, well, can you imagine what kind of things I could do, right? Hehe, glad you're seeing things my way.
I got the impression Dirk had no choice but to follow Inga's demands after he heard that. So, who do you suppose this special person is? I wouldn't know. Ooh! 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 Yes! My bracelet's reacting. Hey, Nayuta, about what you just said.
サトラ今おまんどもさましで足し抜けたらガセよそのか
Kill yourself! Ah! Oh! My bracelet is crushing my wrist! Youch! That really hurts! What the heck is going on? I'm wise to your tricks, you putrid pepper. That bracelet reacts to the anxieties of the people around you by squeezing your wrist. But now that I know how it works, I can make it tighten around your wrist anytime I wish. ¿Bro? Did bro just curse us? Nos ha maldecido el cabrón. Consider this a warning. Ah. I don't know how he did it. This renders my bracelet useless. Such devilry is powerless in the face of the Holy Mother's blessings.
Looks like your special power won't work against Prosecutors at Madi, Apollo.
Damn it.
You'll have to try something else. You know, like psychology, maybe?
Ah, you're right. We'll just have to ask Dirk about this. It appears... You intend to go through with a trial you have no hope of winning. Grow up, Mr. Justice. We are no longer children, you and I. I'm not the one who needs to grow up, Nayuta. In case you didn't hear, I won my last case against none other than Mr. Right. Huh.
You tell him, Apollo.
Is he mad? I can never tell with him. This trial is different. Your foolishness will only earn you a death sentence for aiding and abetting a criminal. ¿Foolishness? ¿Francisca Moncarra? Nayuta, has dicho que todos los casos hasta ahora eran imposibles de ganar, y los hemos ganado todos. Ya, es que es esa clase de persona. He's that kind of person. Who just says, oh, this case is impossible, you have to give up, and then we just say, no. No you. And those who die as criminals are doomed to be reborn in the next life as something lower than a bug or a vegetable. You will be lucky to return to this realm as a patch of mold. Mold? That's pretty harsh. If you wish to avert such a fate, abandon this folly before it is too late. I don't care if I end up as a dollop of blue cheese dressing in my next life. I'm going to defend Dirk in court. You fool. Know this. I intend to prosecute the accused with all my might, no matter what you say or do. Blue cheese. Yummy. Consider yourself warned. Forewarned. Now, if you will excuse me. Oh, he teleported out of sight.
Prosecutors at Madi knows his father will be publicly executed if he's found guilty. Yet, he won't show even an ounce of mercy.
Ayuda, is this the real you? Have you really changed? Do you really plan on sending Dirk to his death? Do you even hear me? Don't Dur, can I matter to you anymore? To be continued. But we are not stopping here, chat. We are continuing. Day 2, Phoenix and Edgeworth. ¿Cómo? ¿Phoenix y su esposo? May 18th, Temple. Maya passed out right after we found her in the tomb.
I feel exhausted. I can't keep my eyes open.
Adios. She's been out cold ever since. Finally been able to get a word out of her. The doctor said it's just exhaustion, but I can't help but worry.
What is it, right? Are you alright?
Yeah, just thinking is all. I'm glad you're here, Edgeworth. We wouldn't have gotten the permissions we have without you.
Well, I didn't come all the way to Corrine to be useless.
Ah, just un momento, chat. 1 second. Perdonadme, ya estoy. Ay, esta investigación va a ser larga. This investigation segment is going to be long.
Well, I didn't come all the way to Corrine to be useless. Speaking of the investigation, I received a few things from Detective Sky. These should prove to be useful to us as well.
Inga's autopsy report, tomb diagram, tomb crime photo. I can't thank you enough. It's work. Honestly, I would have been so lost without him these past few days. Hey, you there, the barhead lawyer, Phoenix, right? Huh? You are from the Garden Royal Guard, right? Time to make out with your husband, Edgeworth, exactly.
I am lucky.
Lucky en el sentido de que es lucky en inglés. Lucky, it's lucky.
I am lucky. Well, guard member at her eminence sold the rubber.
De lacayo, exacto. That's very specific. And what does the Royal Shoulder Robber want to with me? Wait, come to think of it, my shoulders are a bit stiff.
Don't be absurd. I am here for one purpose only. I am to bring you to before her eminence, Queen Garan, Grand Priestess of Kurain. Will you comply?
¿Por qué está hablando así? Why does he speak that way?
The Queen? What could she want with me?
And why does he have to shout like that?
Heh. I can fathom why Queen Karen would summon you. But I advise you to accept her eminence's gracious invitation.
Viven en un musical, exacto.
Royal Soldier Robert Lucky, was it? May I join Mr. Wright in his audience with the Queen?
The name's Lucky, La apostrophe key, and all praise the omnipotent Queen Garan. For she has already foreseen and approved your request. Please protect the Edgeworth. You are both to come with me.
You mean to say Queen Garan sees her every move?
Yes, indeed. Her eminence's spiritual power is immense. You can even see what's going on thousands of miles away.
Right. I fear I will lose my hearing next if we don't hurry.
Yeah, me too. Why would the Queen herself summon me personally? What could she possibly be up to? Let's go to the audience chamber. Allá van el dúo que más ha impactado a la justicia de su país en la última década. Exacto. A destruir el régimen actual. May 18th, Garan Palace, Audience Chamber. Oh shit. Oh, the Barthead lawyer has arrived. We bid you welcome. And you as well, Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. Two homosexuals fighting off against the Queen. 5 feet apart because they are both gay.
Thank you.
This place is still as magnificent as last time. We have heard much about you, Bard One. It seems your bluffs and tomfoolery tend to leave our court devastated in their wake.
Is that what people have been saying about me?
Lo que viene siendo los putos amos.
Right. Where are your manners? Your Eminence, I am both humbled and delighted to be in your presence.
Oh, Your Eminence. Glad to be here. Looks like you're doing well.
Phoenix. It is alright. There is no need to keep your head bowed all day.
Yes, Your Eminence.
Raifa is not looking too good. I guess even she can't just bounce back from her father's murder. So what can I do for you, Your Eminence?
We wish to question you about something related to the case at hand.
Perfect. Because I have a few questions of my own.
Inga's crime. We fear we do not fully comprehend what has transpired. So it is that we summoned you here to further elucidate the situation. Is it true that our husband Inga had been seeking the Founder's Orb?
Ooh, her face. That's right. He wanted to play hostage for it. That's why he abducted Maya Fey.
Insolent fool!
Ow! Bonk.
That is a lie! A lie, I say! I would have never done such a thing!
But he did abduct Maya, that much is...
I will not stand here and listen to this nonsense! You will pay for this, you...
Ban. Adios.
Me!
No, not you. Not you, Isan. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Ow! Please, your benevolence.
That is quite enough, Raifa. We understand your feelings, but we fear he speaks the truth. For we believe we know why your father would do such a thing.
Who is this we?
¿Por qué está diciendo? Porque está hablando en plural esa señora. Raifa, tu padre un poco hijo de puta es, y su madre aún más seguramente.
¿Ah?
We believe he was seeking the orb as a means of obtaining a spiritual power. And with it, he intended to usurp the throne.
Mother!
What do you mean, Your Eminence?
Inga was planning a coup, for he was dissatisfied with the current administration. And his secret police was the primary instrument of his treason.
The secret police. They came up during the High Priestess's murder trial too. And the lead force under the direct command of the Minister of Justice. In this case, Inga. The man who was hunting down rebels as Lady Kira was a member of that group.
Indeed, Inga turned that once proud force into his own private army. And he intended on using them to launch a coup and assassinate us. Son en plan poli bueno y poli malo. El padre es malo y la madre la buena, pero por eso al final del día. Y la madre va a ser aún más mala, ya verás.
So, your Eminence had no control over them.
As much as it seems us to admit it, Kuren is not the unified realm it would appear to be. We are truly sorry you have had to witness the dirty underbelly of our kingdom.
A good father!
But know that Inga could not have become king simply through our assassination. For in Kuren, only those who possess a spiritual power may sit on the throne.
I see. That explains why Mr. Inga was seeking the Founder's Orb.
Bard One, do you recall the one known as Peace, Love and Understanding? Hombre, ¿cómo olvidar a mi amigo? Paz, amor y entendimiento. El rockero, ¿cómo olvidarlo? Do you recall the man with the fucking ridiculous name?
What about him?
He, too, was involved in Inga's machinations. King had bought his loyalty, ordered the man to steal the orb, and covered up the theft.
And then he sent the orb to the US for Dr. Buff to study. It's all coming together.
Durk the criminal. The capture of the infamous villain Durk, said Maddie. It may prove to be the crowning achievement of our reign. Now, perhaps, the kingdom may return to the peace it once knew. Oh, what a joyous day.
Hail to Her Eminence, Queen Garan, Grand Priestess of Gurain. Her Eminence's spiritual power invoked a blessing straight from the Holy Mother.
Yo creo que esta no tiene ningún tipo de poder espiritual. Eso o tiene muy poco y está mintiendo. I could see how her cronies would be elated at the prospect. But the queen herself seems almost giddy for someone whose husband was just murdered. Este es el tipo de cosas que Majima encargaría a sus subalternos. Dios mío, tengo que jugar Yakuza. I have to play Yakuza. Clap, 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 clap.
Father,
Raifa, on the other hand, doesn't appear to be taking it so well. About that incident that occurred 23 years ago. The one in which Dork was accused of assassinating Queen Amara. Yes, he set fire to her private residence, burning my dear sister alive.
Hermana, la reina anterior muerta, esta podría estar celosa. Yo veo ahí motivos. I see a motive here, chat. Maybe she was jealous of her sister being the queen or something.
Murder by arson.
Only a demon would be capable of such a heinous crime.
But that event also sets the stage for you to become queen. What did you do before you were crowned queen, Your Eminence?
As part of our training to be queen, we served in many different governmental positions. The longest of which was the previous Minister of Justice. It was in that position that we were best able to support our elder sister, Queen Amara.
Interesting. That is her husband's position. Or at least it was. And when you ascended to the throne, you passed the Defense Culpability Act.
Defense Culpability Act.
Those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. What prompted you to pass something like the Defense Culpability Act, Your Eminence?
The assassination of our dear sister Amara. When the infamous villain Durk Samadhi was apprehended, he announced that he would act as his own lawyer.
That's right. Durk used to be a lawyer.
Durk had been an extraordinarily talented lawyer, and highly esteemed by the people. But he falsified evidence in an attempt to win his own case.
I see.
But when the truth of his fabrications and the assassination of the queen came to light, the people were devastated, and trust in the legal system plummeted. Now, why does that sound so familiar?
Yeah, I wonder.
Phoenix. La que no te pasa a ti no le pasa a nadie más. In Kurine, the Hall of Justice is a sacred space where victims receive their last rites. Should the people lose their faith in it, the kingdom would be shaken to its very core. That is why the Defense Culpability Act had to be passed. It was the only way to keep our legal system from tumbling into the abyss.
So that's how you sought to limit the use of perjury and phony evidence, huh? But that law is what made lawyers go extinct in your kingdom. Now there is no one left to defend those who have been accused.
We see how you could take issue with such a reality. However, we have not banned the act of lawyering itself. Those who are confident that they can prove their client's innocence are always welcome to mount a vigorous defense, as you yourself have shown.
Well, I guess so, but without lawyers, there's the possibility of false charges being filed and prosecuted.
So long as our prosecutors continue to run nothing but perfect trials, there needn't be fear of such nefarious dealings. Do you disagree?
Sí, mucho, a lot. Perfect prosecutors and their perfect trials, huh?
Let's not get started down this path. Mira, Edgeworth. Oh my fucking god, I forgot Blue Parrot. Bueno, te viene pequeño resumen. Edgeworth, pequeño resumen. Hemos viajado a Kurain porque queremos... Porque el ministro tenía secuestrado a Maya. Llegamos, Durk entra a hacer el intercambio de Maya por el orbe. ¿Por el orbe? Sí, el orbe. Y resulta que Durk estaba de pie delante del cadáver de Inga. Inga está muerto. Es la víctima. Gola. Gola. Vale, eso por un lado. Por otro lado, este señor folla, quiero decir... Bueno, al menos está muerto, exacto. Por otro lado, este señor era el esposo de la reina, de la anterior reina, la hermana de la reina actual. Y la reina anterior es seguro que es la madre de Nayuta, segurísimo. Were there doubts that he fucked? Exacto. Eso por un lado. Edgeworth ha venido a ayudarnos, nos ha llevado en su jet a Kurain súper rápidamente. Y estamos investigando ahora mismo, la verdad. Y estamos hablando ahora mismo con la reina, que es la hermana de la reina anterior. Era un poco el Felipe González de Kurain. Dios mío. Why is Apollo's family tree so intricate? I know, right? Vale, entonces, por un lado está la reina actual, que era hermana de la reina anterior, que era la esposa de Durk, y Durk es el padre adoptivo de Apolo, y Nayuta será el hijo de la reina anterior, probablemente. Entonces, ¿qué más? Bueno, hemos investigado la escena con Apolo y Athena, y ahora la reina ha invocado a Phoenix y Edgeworth para hablar con ellos. Y ahí estamos. ¿Qué más? No creo que nada más, vamos.
Let's not get started down this path.
Furthermore, here in Kurain, we have the divination cells. And so it is we no longer need lawyers, for the dead do not lie. Well, in the short time I have been here, I have beaten back false charges twice. Ooh. Step aside, Queen. We have to teach you how to do things around here. Primitos, creo. Entonces Apolo y Nayuta son como tíos de Reifa. Son primos. Ya. Nayuta is cousin to Reifa. And Apollo, by being adopted by Durk, is also a cousin, I guess. Reifa, vos te venís con nosotros, con Nayuta no. Quédate del lado de la familia buena. Exacto. And I have found that cases built on the memories of the dead are less than perfect. So, yes, I do take issue with the Defense Culpability Act, to say the least. Such relentless rhetoric. Your reputation precedes you, Bard One. Bro, si esta no es la final boss, no sé quién es. If she's not the final boss, I don't know who is. It feels that as if we ourselves were being cross-examined. Oh no, that wasn't my intention. It is true that some feel that the Defense Culpability Act is a necessary evil at least, at best. But it is a small sacrifice upon which the peace of our kingdom has been forged. If you consider executing innocent lawyers a small sacrifice, then sure. The fact is that following its passage, the crime rate here in Kurain dropped markedly. Therefore, we have no regrets concerning the enactment of the Defense Culpability Act. Really? None at all? Right, why don't we leave it at that? This isn't a court of law, after all. Yeah. How about the founder's orb that was to be exchanged for the hostage? It went missing after the murder. Do you happen to know anything about that? It's missing? I'm sure Dork had it when he went into the tomb. If it wasn't there, I have no idea where it could be, Your Eminence. In that case, then perhaps Dork has hidden it somewhere. Sí, lo tiene Apolo. Apolo has it. Incidentally, there's the matter of that horned youth you were with. Oh, you must mean Apollo. From his odd hairstyle, may we assume him to be a relative? Perhaps your younger brother? No, you've got it all wrong. He's Dork's son. ¡Phoenix! ¡Un poco de tacto! ¡Phoenix, estamos tontos! Well, more like foster son. They are not actually related by blood. Dorks. Royal Guard? Your Eminence. Phoenix did it.
What is she whispering in that one guy's ear?
Thank you for your time. The two of you may go now. Yes, Your Eminence. We'll be on our way.
Okay, now what?
Apollo and Athena have the murder scenes investigation covered, so maybe we should go speak with the locals over at the bazaar. Adios. Take him to jail. Yes, Phoenix did it. May 18th, Purine, Bazaar. What? Was that a lion?
Oh, that got me by surprise too when I first heard it.
It's the cry of a local bird, no one's a word about. A bird? That sounds like that. Están de turismo los esposos. The husbands are doing tourism. Sounds more like a beast than a bird, if you ask me.
It's a form of mimicry. You know, to help protect them against predators and stuff.
Yes, well, can't say I've heard one quite like that before.
Oh, it's more than unusual. It's endangered. It's extremely rare to encounter one in the wild these days.
If it's so rare, then what is one doing out here in the middle of the bazaar?
You got me. Maybe it got something to do with it being their national bird. Ah! Was that a gunshot?
Hostia puta, oh shit. Har.
Good job, PW!
Hey, the MVP!
What was that? That's...
Jaja, se mamó.
Find the dragon's newest weapon. I call these puppies Dragon's Nut Snaps.
Well, that was a close shot. Quizás te banearía si pudiera.
Uh-huh. And you need those...
Why? Yeah, fuck that bird in particular.
Because our hard work is starting to pay off. Thanks to our TV signal hijacking and stuff. More and more people are joining our cause. But on account of that, the regime's been cracking down on us real tough like.
Yeah, there's been a lot going on there's been a lot going on lately.
You can say that again. I mean, what with the High Priestess fake murder/suicide? People are calling it the DCA Trilogy. It's causing a real public uproar.
Hopefully this means trust in me. Trust's death won't be in vain after all.
So, how exactly is a handful of firecrackers going to be of help to you guys anyway? Simple. First, I supply them to our fellow rebels. Then, we use them as diversion when we need to take Karen's guns.
Huh?
Like this. Bang. Whoa.
Will you cut that out? I'm not with the regime, I'm not chasing you.
Your reaction, that was priceless, PW. Oh, guess I stole that warbat too. It's a miracle no one is trying to arrest him while he's too busy laughing.
You there?
You there? You're one of those insurgents, are you not?
Yoicks! Take that! Adios.
Eek!
¿Qué le ha hecho?
And he's gone.
Those firecrackers are more useful than I thought. Le ha hecho un take that, pero y le lanza un petardo a la cara. This motherfucker threw a firecracker at Raifa. At her face. Gracias por la atención, Mark.
Barthead,
Your Eminence, what can I do for you?
I wanted to speak with you.
Edward está de fondo viendo todo esto. Edward is just in the background seeing everything. Es el mejor. He's the best.
About what my mother said. I do not believe a word of it. My father could not have been planning a coup.
Well, I can understand why you would feel like that, but...
It was a setup. Someone must have been plotting against him.
And how do you know that?
I just do. Because the Holy Mother guides me. Ain't that the royal priestess? I must uncover the truth for all to see.
Maybe this is just how Rafa expresses her sense of duty. Edgeworth está chismoseando. Está en plan, right, ¿en serio vas a adoptar otra niña?
Edgeworth, lo siento, es que vienen a mí, yo no sé cómo lo hago.
Ah, Dios mío.
Le diré a Francisca que tiene una nueva sobrina. You're investigating this matter, are you not?
Rafa, mi vida, ¿cómo te lo digo?
Then rejoice, for I shall accompany you and bestow upon you the royal priestess's wisdom.
Ha. That's the best news I've heard all day, your benevolence. No one would dare get in our way with the Rafa by our side. We humbly accept your offer. Don't we, Edgeworth?
As you wish, right? Excellent. Then let us begin with my father's private quarters. We should be able to find some clues there. I shall expose this false charge for what it is, if it is the last thing I do.
Could it be? Is the reason she's so defensive about Inga because she's daddy's girl?
Birdhead, let us not waste any time.
Tiene una carta. No. Ah, no, es el traje, perdón. I thought she had a letter in her cape, but it's just a hole in her cape. He's on the phone with her right now.
You fucking believe him. We don't have space for more girls, but he keeps adopting them. My father's private quarters are located within the royal residence. Now, follow me.
Wait, she sure is in a hurry.
Right, the Mister's private quarters may hold evidence related to his murder as well.
Yeah, maybe we can kill two birds with one stone. Raifa's awfully fired up. I just hope she will be ready for the truth we find. After all, it's hard to believe that Inga was not in full control of the whole affair. Let's go to the royal residence. May 18th, Garen Palace, royal residence. Now, if we could figure out which of these buildings house Inga's private quarters, that's where we will find Raifa. I mean, clearly. Now, that's what I call an extravagant exterior. Is this where Inga's private quarters are?
What's your step, right? That earns me knocked over, spilling water everywhere.
Yeah, and the ground is soaked. I wonder who did this. I think someone's in there.
Father,
Is that Princess Raifa?
there were still so many things I wish to tell you.
He always puts on such a brave face. But hearing her crying all alone, I can't help but think of Trucy. Oh,
Father,
¿creéis que Fénix oía a Trucy niña llorar el nombre de su padre por las noches en la oficina cuando estaba desempleado? Y por eso Raifa le está recordando a Trucy ahora mismo. Do you think that Phoenix listened to Trucy cry at night, whispering her father's name in the old office, and that's why he's being reminded of Trucy right now? Un pequeño pensamiento para que lloréis conmigo. Princess Raifa, are you in there?
Just a moment. I'll be right out.
Oh.
Hey. I see you're finally here. Well, let us commence our investigation, shall we?
Your benevolence? Maybe you should rest for a minute first.
You were eavesdropping on me, weren't you?
No, I mean, yes, sorry. I couldn't help overhearing. She's so 14 years old, coded chat. But isn't she? Yes, 14. It wasn't like I was spying on you or anything.
You stupid baldhead!
Ouch!
You grasping ignorance. It's as if your brain-to-mouth filter shuts off the moment you step out of the courtroom.
Ugh, I'm not that bad, Edgeworth.
Anyway, what took you so long? I thought you would never get here. You have a lot of nerve keeping the crown with Princess waiting.
Oh, sorry?
This was my father's residence. I have already unlocked it, so you can go right in.
Grrr. She angry.
Oh, and be careful. Something but a dog got in the courtyard and spilled water over there.
A dingbat dog?
That's right. The yapping mat spilled a whole orange worth.
I wonder how it got into this area. Do you know what it looked like?
I have better things to do than to memorize what some stray dog looks like. Anyway, it is not worth talking about. Let's search my father's room, shall we?
I really hope she's alright. Está traumada! Yippee! She is traumatized, chat. Inga's private quarters. Oh no! Drugs! May 18th, Garan Palace, Inga's private quarters. ¿Eso es el pelo? ¿Eso es el producto de pelo del franchute del caso 2 del juego 5? Is that the hair product from case 2 all the way back in Dual Destinies? What a mess. Can definitely tell a guy used to live in this room. I guess Inga and I had at least that much in common. A ver, con el peinado que tiene este señor, yo diría que se cuidaba.
Bah, this stuff keeps getting in the way. Nina. Oh,
Huh? Where is Naina? Normally... she just spawns in. She comes running whenever Raifa calls.
that's right. Nina is...
Naina is... What?
Oh well. You, Barthead, come hold this stuff for me.
Why me?
Just take it. It's too heavy, and I'm tired of holding it.
How does Naina put up with this day in and day out? Sospechoso. Dead. She's fucking dead again, chat. I'll just say it over here for now. The kidnapping.
Barthead, I, the royal priestess of Gurain, will share my thoughts on the abduction.
You will?
Listen carefully, for such opportunities do not come often.
Yes, of course. We'd be grateful to hear anything you would like to share.
My father was very likely seeking to obtain the Founder's Orb. But it was not for the purposes of a coup d'etat. It was all for my sake.
For your sake?
The Founder's Orb is capable of bestowing great spiritual power. My father truly believed that. And he wanted that power to be mine.
Raifa, te queremos mucho, pero ¿cómo te decimos esto? Raifa, hija mía, she's coping. This is some high-level copium.
Ahmed finished my training, and I still can't channel spirits. He was doing it for me.
Right, I see.
Well, do you understand why he did it now?
I do, but it doesn't change the fact that Mr. Inga was a kidnapper.
Ugh.
But I guess you don't believe he is, do you?
Oh. The information is sure to surface upon further investigation. Suffice to say, he did this all for me. End of story.
Raifa, mi bebé. Was he really trying to obtain the orb for Raifa? Somehow, I doubt it. Speaking of powers, I wonder if Raifa will be performing the divination seance tomorrow. I should probably ask her about that. Naina. Your benevolence, I noticed Naina isn't with you today.
I know not where she has gone. I have not spoken with her since this morning. I assume she must be quite busy today.
Ooh, very sassy.
I did catch a glimpse of her a little after 2 o'clock. I tried calling out to her, but she went off somewhere again.
A little after 2. That's about an hour before the murder.
Indeed. Of all the times for this to happen. She normally comes to me the moment I call her name.
I know it's hard to believe, but even nannies have lives, you know.
Naina!
And your inability to find her after the murder is slightly alarming. I wonder if her absence is related to today's incident somehow. You think she was unwittingly caught up in them?
Who knows? At the very least, I don't think she was at the scene of the crime.
Naina, I hope she's alright.
Raifa seems really worried for Naina.
Tomorrow's seance.
I take it you will be conducting tomorrow's divination seance.
Who else if not I?
Good point. The thing is, divination seances are all about what the victims experience in their final moments. So tomorrow, Raifa will experience her own father's death, exactly as it happened. That's more than anyone should ever have to deal with. Do you really have to go through with this seance? Tomorrow. There's really no one else? Or about just calling the whole thing off?
It's not as if I'm doing this because I want to.
No?
Ah, never mind. I misspoke. Divination sense is a very important duty of the royal priestess. It is one I intend to fulfill.
There is that word. Duty.
Your benevolence. As crown princess, you're destined to rule this kingdom one day. That means there will be many things that you alone must determine. Things like how to keep your people happy, and what is true and what is false. And most importantly, what role you must play therein. I wonder if I am even up to the task.
Performing the divination seance is very important for a priestess. But duty or not, it's a heavy burden for someone so young. Even worse, she will be forced to watch her father's murder. Will it be a weight too heavy for her to bear?
Naina and Raifa.
Your benevolence, has Naina served you long?
Yes, she has been at my beck and call for as long as I remember. I have heard she even cared for me as an infant, right down to changing my diapers.
Your diapers? It almost sounds like she could be your mother.
Indeed. But that is a simple fact of life when your mother is busy being queen. Naina takes care of my every need. She is my teacher in all things as well.
Raifa's pool of knowledge seems rather lopsided in some respects. Could that be the result of Naina's teachings?
Naina, could it be that my trusted attendant has come to dislike me? Now that I think about it, perhaps I've been acting rather spoiled as of late.
Oh, I'm sure she'll be back.
Yes, I suppose Naina would never truly abandon me. Upon her return, I will do something nice for her. Perhaps she would like a shoulder massage.
Ay. Ay, no. Va a ser gracioso cuando la Naina sea o una rebelde o parte de la policía secreta del padre. It's going to be funny when Naina turns out to be either a rebel or Inga's secret police.
And yet, I can't shake the feeling that Naina's connected to this case in some way.
Alright. What the fuck?
What is this? Je suis level? I thought I would see this brand again.
It appears to be a sample of some sort of spray on hair color.
Color, jet black. Wonder if Inga was going grey. Here it's worth. Maybe you can use it.
I like my natural hair color just fine. Thank you very much.
Yep, it was. Lol. His desk is crammed full of documents.
Appear to be paperwork for executions.
But for these many cases?
Indeed. Something is rotten in the kingdom of Corrine. This one dates back to 5 years ago.
Something tells me he simply kept putting them off because he hated doing the paperwork. There are some muddy shoeprints here. Come to think of it. There was some spilled water by the entrance. Somebody must have stepped in it. Somebody must have stepped in it before coming in here.
Pero esas salen. Like, the ones on the outside go outside and these ones go inside. They're already dry. That means they're at least several hours old.
Then someone must have been in here today in the early afternoon. But our servants clean this room each day. Here in Kurang we have a saying, leave not today's untidiness to tomorrow.
Mine is, well, clean up today what you can leave for tomorrow. Phoenix vago trabaja. Oh, drugs. It's a syringe in a vial.
Those were for my father's back pain. He said it really helped when the pain was particularly unbearable.
It was that bad, huh?
He must have been injecting some sort of painkiller directly into his back then. Yes, my father said his back pain could knock him off his feet.
I know the feeling. I have experienced some pretty severe back pain of my own.
Well, we can have you throwing your back out in court. Why don't you take a vial?
Oh, no thanks. I hear your body builds up a tolerance to that sort of thing. Painkiller shots ninja into pocket.
I thought you didn't want them.
I'm going straight to a chiropractor as soon as I get home. Oh, Phoenix.
This is most likely a special ink pad for the Justice Minister's stamp. His insignia is carved big and bold right on the lid.
Talk about overkill. Did he really have to mark everything he owned? That is one luxurious and comfy looking bed. I have slept on nothing but hard floors since coming to Kurine. I can't wait to sleep in a nice soft bed again.
Then take it. It's yours if you wish. We'll have to clean this room out anyway, now that my father is gone.
But don't you want to keep these things as a memento of your father? Besides, I don't need his spirit haunting me late at night.
Do you suppose if I slept on it, I could see my father once more?
Princess Raifa, I honestly don't know how to answer that. I know. No! She's not okay, chat. Eh? Mosto! We found Mosto, chat. Nothing particularly interesting here. Just some good old Mosto. Wow. That is one gaudy sculpture.
My father sculpted it himself from a block of solid gold.
Why does it not surprise me that he was also a narcissist? My favorite character of the series, Mosto, yes. It's pretty detailed. Even included that person's stamp of his. Hey, the stamp is a little loose. Ooh. Oh!
Look, there's a secret safe inside. Oh my! To think such a thing was here all this time.
Rats. Looks like we'll need a combination to get in. Let's see. 777 7. No. 111 1. This chair looks like it was modeled after Inga's suit jacket.
Huh. The backrest even has those fancy buttons of his. I mean, they make their chair awfully uncomfortable to sit on.
Incoming!
Actually, they serve to massage the pressure points on his back. My father suffered from terrible back pain, you see.
I wonder if it really works. Come on, Phoenix, sit down. This notepad must have belonged to Inga. Let's see. Inga's notes. Naina, purple hat, glasses, diamond-shaped tattoo on the forehead. Durk, long hair, eye patch, blue clothes. Phoenix right, spiky hair, blue clothes, pink necktie. What do you mean pink? That is clearly red. That's strange.
These appear to be notes detailing people's most prominent characteristics.
Hey, there's even some stuff about me in here. Hostia! Maybe Inga didn't know how to recognize faces? Quizás Inga no podía reconocer las caras de la gente. Why would he bother doing this?
I'm afraid even I can't answer that.
Whatever the reason, gave me a case of the heebie-jeebies.
It It's as though he was taking down descriptions of people over the phone. That's what it reminds me of, anyway. What a brilliant deduction! Unfitting of a chief prosecutor such as yourself. I commend you. Hey, that is high praise coming from you, your benevolence.
Edgeworth's right. They do look like dictation notes, but I don't know. I mean, why bother describing Naina, who he must have seen every day? I'm really beginning to wonder what's inside that safe. Any idea what the combination might be, your benevolence?
None whatsoever.
It looks like a 4-digit combo lock, so maybe it's a date. But it's probably not anything that would be easy to guess. Well, let's try some dates and see what happens. I wonder what date Ingo would use as a combination. Raifa's birthday. When is your birthday, your benevolence?
You are wasting your time. It could not possibly be my birthday.
Oh, come on, it's worth a shot.
Fine. It's December 24th.
It's almost Christmas!
Christmas Eve? Well, let's give it a try. 12, 22, 4...
Chat, almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. It's all coming together. Estas navidades tengo que usar la imagen de Raifa. ¡Oh! She's the goat! The goat!
It opened!
It did?
Yep. And it looks like the bottom safe was fake.
Something meant to mislead would be thieves, no doubt. Still, it was rendered quite ineffective by his use of such an easily guessed combination.
Edgeworth is currently getting a really long flashback. She is the chosen one. Nació el mismo día que Jesús. She was born the same day as Jesus Christ himself.
Why, father? Why my birth date?
You are traumatized.
I can't say I expected the sculptor's chest to open, as opposed to this safe.
What do you suppose is in there?
Probably nothing. It's most likely just a decoy for unsuspecting thieves, after all. It seems Mr. Inga kept his most valuable possessions much closer to his chest.
Where they're bound to stay safe and sound, huh? Okay, let's see what's in here. This looks like a letter or something. Let's see. Dear father, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
Oh,
You're always so kind, and I love you very much. I hope you live to be 100 years old. Love, Raifa.
I wrote this to my father when I was 80 years old. Father, why would you hold on to something so childish and stupid?
There are some other papers in here.
I'm going to die. We are going to die together, Mark. Don't worry.
Oh no. This is the plan for his coup d'etat.
Garen assassination plan. Once I poison the queen, the throne will be mine. The spiritual power I obtain from the treasure will back up my claim. In the meantime, the secret police are to keep a close watch on Garen.
What? Give me that. I don't understand. It seems Justice Mr. Inga was plotting the assassination of the queen.
Holy shit, dude, Raifa, no way!
This can't be true. Father would never harm Mother.
Poor Raifa. This has to come as a terrible shock. Oh, what is this? There's a photo in here too. Bro! It's of a woman and a baby. I wonder who they are.
Phoenix, estamos tontos. Are we dumb? Are we stupid? He left me an evil letter. Okay. Clearly, this is Amara. That is Nayuta bebé. Bebé Nayuta, gente, antes de que fuera malvado. And over there is Durk's book. I wonder who they... I mean, Phoenix no ha visto los murales en su defensa. Phoenix hasn't seen the murals in defense of him. In defense of Phoenix, right?
On the far left, there's a Lobok with the mark of the Flying Dragons branded on it.
Wait, that's...
Your benevolence?
How? How can this be?
Afdios. Princess Raifa! She's looking incredibly pale. Your benevolence. Are you alright?
Alright. How can I be alright?
Huh?
All that I have believed... It was all lies.
I'm afraid I don't follow. What the heck is she talking about? Can I ask who the woman in this is in this picture?
How should I know? It seems I didn't know anything that was going on.
Doesn't look like I'm going to get much more out of her while she's like this.
Trauma, trauma, doo. You are going to psychology.
Mother.
Huh?
No me jodas que es hija de la anterior reina. Don't tell me she's... No, no puede ser porque tiene 14 años. No puede ser.
I must ask my mother about the secret she is hiding.
Wait, what happened? Had to go for a second. Le hemos abierto el pecho a Ivara. A Ivara. Inga, porque he dicho Ivara. Y hemos encontrado esta foto. Que es claramente la madre de Nayuta y el libro de Durk. They found a letter by the dead guy saying he's evil and going to kill the queen and do a coup. And that picture. Exacto.
What secret?
I must go. Goodbye. My world needs me.
Oh, wait! What was that all about? It's like her mind was off somewhere else. Poor girl, yes.
It appears this photo really upset her.
I wonder who the lady is in this picture is. Stop! Shadow!
Stop! Shadow! Come back here!
Wait, that sounds like Albi and Shadow.
That's odd. Cameras aren't normally allowed in this area. I wonder what's afoot.
The game is afoot. Oh, Edgeworth. The game is afoot. She's still going into therapy after this. Alongside with Apollo.
I better not touch anything without Raifa's permission. Who knows what she might say, or do if she finds out.
Ah, boo. Boo. Tarsk, tell me. May 18th, Garan Palace, Royal Residence.
Ah! Ah! Edgeworth!
I hope one of you has a good explanation for this.
¡Socorro, perrete! Doggy!
Ah, I'm so sorry.
Hi, Albi.
No, Shadow! Bad dog! Leave the man's pretty thingamajiggy alone. If you would kindly detach your dog from my cravat. Right away, sir. Just hold still and...
Entró el cravat. Edgeworth is loving this. He's a dog person. A Edgeworth le gustan los perros, aunque lo oculte.
Go! Stop pulling like that. We'll only stretch the fabric. Come on, Shadow. Let go of his... cravat. Come on, Khalid. This isn't working. I'll just have to pull harder then. 1, 2. Wait, what are you... 3! Come on! Go!
Edgeworth sintiendo lo que está experimentando lo que Phoenix experimenta en todos los casos. Edgeworth is experiencing what Phoenix goes through every single trial.
Air! I need air!
He's fucking dead.
Are you trying to kill me? I'm really sorry, mister. My dog has a habit of attacking pretty things like that.
Maybe for his sake, he should stick to more traditional targets, like cars or his tail.
And what's worse, he snuck in here again today and stole some weird-looking hat.
Naina.
I don't know what to do anymore. Bad dog. You have been a very bad dog.
Wait a second. I have seen that hat before. The Freely hat. Albi, could I see that hat again?
Sure.
Wait, isn't this... Yep. Isn't this Naina's hat? But I thought she had disappeared. Uy.
A shadow swept it from someone.
Albi, how exactly did Shadow do this?
Allow me to explain. It all started while we were on a walk through the bazaar today. When suddenly, Dad popped out of a manhole.
Of course.
Ho!
Oh, wow!
The thanks of the refined dragons. That serval is here. Say, you wanna join our cause, kid?
El mejor. He's the fucking best. Oh, Dios mío.
Huh? Naturally, I was super startled by that weirdo sudden appearance.
Back, dog of the Dagaran regime.
Huh? But this is my dog, Shadow.
The refined dragon's secret weapon. Dragon's nut snaps. Achoo!
Whoa! Oof!
Oh man, the look on your face, that was a classic.
Bro? Bro is bullying a kid? What the fuck?
The sudden bang of the firecracker spooked Shadow, and he ran off into the crowds. Ah! Shadow, come back here!
That will teach you, Kern's lapdog. You there, what do you think you're doing? Look, not good.
Dios mío.
That's when a policeman came running over and hauled that away. That happened right around 2 p.m. if I remember correctly.
I'm not even going to pretend I know what the Dutch was trying to do.
I chased right after Shadow, and when I finally caught up to him here in the palace courtyard, he had this in his mouth. 2 p.m., huh? That's an hour before the minister's death.
Naina supposedly went missing after the murder. But this would place her here at the palace at around 2. Albi's statement added to the court record.
Actually, I just remembered I saw something pretty amazing around that time too.
Something amazing? Something amazing. So, Albi, what was it that you saw that was so amazing?
I saw Her Eminence Queen Karen channeling a spirit.
Is it really that big of a deal to see her channeling someone?
You bet it is. Cameras are never allowed to behold the secret rite.
Oh, can you tell me more?
Of course. I'm always happy to explain. I believe it was around 2:10 p.m. today. I got lost on the palace grounds while looking for Shadow. Oh, what is this place? It gives me the creeps. Where could Shadow have gone? In my search, I took a peek into a small room and... that's when I saw Queen Garan. She was telling a spirit for a neighboring kingdom's king.
Ooh. Uy.
I saw her transform right before my eyes. I was so excited. I had to take a picture of it.
You took a picture?
I know I shouldn't have. But I just couldn't help myself.
Between this and the treasure room, Albi's not exactly a picture of self-restraint.
I telling right in that right after that. So I ran off before anyone could spot me.
You could have been arrested again, you know.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, this a copy of the picture. Just don't tell anyone I was the one who took it.
What about his future sometimes? Alright. Come to think of it. How did you and Shadow get into the royal residence anyway? It's not open to commoners after all.
Allow me to explain.
I'll be in the courtyard. I will be in the courtyard.
There's a way to get into the palace from the bazaar. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, though. A shadow can easily fit, but anyone bigger than me is out of luck.
You don't say.
Yeah, part of the palace wall is damaged, and there's a hole I can just make it through.
Go on.
Hehehe. Bet I didn't know they have some really tasty food here.
Oh, then this isn't your first time in here, huh? Trespassing is illegal, you know.
No, it's not like that. I didn't mean any harm. It's just... I want to help change this kingdom.
What do you mean?
Well, after mi first trial, I became a revolutionary. Después del último juicio, me volví un revolucionario, Mr. Wright. Tengo una bomba en mi mochila. I started thinking, like, maybe there was something I could do to help the revolution too.
My trial, huh? That tragedy only happened because of how twisted current legal system has become. He said maybe, yeah. How utterly foolish to cast away one's life for such a reason. There must have been other ways to cover up the crime. Yet, I have done so. Wife would rush to my defense, and then the case went to trial. I would suffer the same fate as I under... No me acuerdo de su voz. Under the Defense Culpability Act. I could not have lived with myself. Had she been convinced because of that fiendish man.
This cannot be. All I have done under the loss of our kingdom. It has all been...
The DC Act led to the false charges against the Maya and the High Priestess's suicide. But that trial also caused the public to start questioning the current state of things. And it seems even Albi has some pretty strong feelings on the matter.
I knew there had to be something I could do to help. That's when I remembered the hole in the palace wall and started thinking. Maybe I can sneak in and take a picture of one of the royals up to no good. I just want to do my part. The spirit of revolution seems to be catching on, even with one so young. Right, the momentum is steadily building, and the tipping point is fast approaching. It's just a matter of when.
I agree. The public's perception of the Defiant Dragon seems to be changing too. Where is the proof? Oh, it's in the hole. But, Albi, you can't go trespassing like that. Even if it's for a good cause, it's not right.
Okay, I want to do it again.
Albi, is that really all you have to confess? You haven't been up to any other mischief. And when I say you, I mean Shadow.
Huh? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Nice try, Albi. But the bruise is literally right in front of us. Albi, you wouldn't happen to know how this urn got knocked over, would you? Ni caso a estos, Albi. Albi, tú ni caso. Tú entra por el agujero y les prende fuego al templo. al palacio, tú sorprendes. Ojo por ojo. Exacto. You know, Albi, don't listen to Mr. Right. Just get in, burn the palace to the ground, and just, you know, be done with it. An eye for an eye. Acabo de fijarme que Albi tiene el mismo peinado que Iruma. Albi has the same hairstyle as Iruma. Because her benevolence told me something rather interesting.
Be careful. Some dingbat dog got in the courtyard and spilled water over there.
A dingbat dog?
That's right. Yappy Matt spilled a whole urn's worth.
The dingbat dog she mentioned wouldn't happen to be Shadow, would?
Oh! I guess the dog's out of the bag.
¡Badum! ¿Lo pilláis? Porque en el primer juicio el perro estaba en la bolsa. ¿Lo pilláis, chat? ¿Pilláis el chiste? Do you get the joke, chat? Do you get it? You get? I think it's a very above, like very high level IQ joke, you know?
Sorry I lied, but I was worried I would get in trouble. I know I shouldn't lie to a lawyer like that.
No, it's not good to lie to anyone like that. So let's try to only tell the truth. Okay, Albie?
Oh, Mr. Wright, I almost forgot. I saw a couple of Americans a moment ago. They had really weird haircuts, so I thought they might be friends of yours.
Anime cuando? Really now?
It seems your little friend thinks all us Americans have strange hairstyles. I suppose we have you to thank for that, right?
Have you looked at yourself in a mirror? So what exactly did their hair look like?
There was a guy with two crops of hair sticking out of his forehead like antennae. Then there was this lady with a long match of hair that looked like a big orange spider leg.
Oh, that sounds like Apollo and Athena. What were they doing?
They were racing through the bazaar. With the Garden Royal Guard in hot pursuit.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Why were they being pursued?
I'm not sure, but I have my suspicions. I just hope they are alright. Hostia puta, chat. Holy shit.
Sorry for not mentioning it before. It just kind of slipped my mind. Hehehe.
Bro? Bro, there's more? Ana, seguimos. We're continuing this. Day 2, Apollo's narrow escape. May 18th, Current Bazaar. Those guys sure are persistent.
Yeah. They even wore me out. And that doesn't happen often.
Why are they after us anyway?
Ah, Apollo! It's the Royal Guards again.
Ah, quick, hide.
Hey, where did Hornhead and Spideyhead go?
Spidey hair? You're not talking about me, are they?
Is that a trick question?
We know you're hiding somewhere around here.
Apollo, that weird looking bird over there. Did it just...
Yeah, it did. It's called a Warbat, and... You know what, I'll tell you all about it later when we're not being chased by masked men. Spideyhair may love it.
Spideyhair.
She can climb with her hair.
Come out, wherever you are. And know where the Founder's Orb if you know what's good for you.
It figures they're after the orb.
I want to know what they would do to us if we were captured.
They will listen to those obnoxious loud voices. I would cave after the first hour and confess to whatever they wanted. Truth or no.
Come out now, you foreign devils. This has gone far enough. You must not keep Her Eminence waiting any longer.
We gotta get out of here. There must be a safe place to hide somewhere. Go! Look, a manhole. Ah, that's right.
Say, son, do you remember my office?
Sure, I remember that messy, dimly lit room.
The file I have amassed on the Mars assassination is kept there. I think it might help you on this case. Do you remember how to get there?
Athena, I know where we can hide. Follow me.
Oh, where are we going? Wait, you're not seriously thinking about going down there? It smells like rotten eggs. And are those rats I hear?
They have got no choice. I can get us somewhere safe, but this is the only way in. Quick, before it's too late.
Ah, it's going to take forever to get this stench out of my hair.
And here we are again. May 18th. Former Satmadi Law Offices. Looks like we lost them. That was close. Durk's office. How long has it been since I last set foot in here? At least we're safe now, but... Why is Athena all huddled over in the corner like that?
Oh!
That's...
AJ! What the heck are you doing here?
Garon's rail guards are after us.
Once a rebel, always a rebel. Don't worry, the region doesn't know about this place, so you can relax for now.
Good, but since when am I a part of the rebellion? I don't recall signing up. Apollo.
Apollo,
Mr. Wright, what are you doing here?
we saw you two going into that manhole.
You narrowly escaped the guards nowadays.
It was like watching a pair of ostriches burying their heads into the sand.
I guess that was a closer save than I had thought.
Anyway, you're safe and sound now. That's what really counts. Oh, I also have some evidence for you.
Thanks, Mr. Wright. Here's evidence received from the boss. So, what is this dubious hovel we have found ourselves in anyway? Ooh, show Dirk the pink butterfly pendant. Ooh. Dirk knows about this. Oh wait, yeah, because it was in the crime scene.
It's the Find the Dragon safe house, also known as the former Sadmadi law offices.
I see. Well, though it might just be happenstance. Here I am, Chief Prosecutor, hiding out in a rebel base.
Please don't report this place to the local police, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Might as well take a look around while we're waiting for the heat to die down out there. Come on, Athena, stop moving over there and help me check this place out.
Please tell me there's a shower here.
There is a sink in the kitchen, and if you're lucky, maybe even some soap.
I'm sorry I've been asked.
Sadmadi law offices. So that you guys are still using this office, I see.
Yep. Now it's the official HQ of the Defiant Dragons. But as Dork said, and I quote, we must keep it for the day when Kuren needs lawyers once more. Restoring the legal system to its rightful form through popular uprising. You can tell how much Dork believes in his cause. Oh, and AJ, Dork says something else that might interest you. He said he hopes you will come back and take over this office someday.
Take over? Me?
Those were his words. He may have been half joking though. Dirk! Guess what I heard from BW? You just become a lawyer. Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you. Must have been because of you, Dirk. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, he's already forgotten about me. What are you talking about? I bet he can't wait to follow in your footsteps. Ha 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 ha. Nothing would make me happier. Maybe one day he will return to Kurine and take over this office. It's just a pipe dream, though.
Dirk really said that?
Dirk was never a handsome kind of dad. Not a day went by that he wasn't thinking of you. That much, I'm sure of.
Didn't get more paternal than that.
Dirk, I think I really did spend my days trying to forget you. Looking forward to a nice long talk after once you're free. I know. Oh no. Oh no. Misclick. Misclick. Ve. Con suerte podemos terminar esta sección de investigación antes de las 8 y lo dejamos por aquí antes de que... preparado para el juicio. Hopefully we're going to be able to do the investigation here and then, you know, leave it ready for the trial ahead. There's a scary looking knife sticking out of the Queen's picture. If anyone saw this, they would think the Defiant Dragons were a violent group.
Oh, that? That was actually me trying to kill a fly. I threw that knife at it, but I whiffed. And the thing ended up stuck right between her eyes.
You mean this wasn't on purpose? Oh, that's el MVP. What is with the altar?
It's where we pay our respects to the victims of the Defense Culpability Act. This act is a heinous law that puts innocent people to death.
A law that's supposed to protect the people sends them to their graves instead. Talk about insane.
Where's the kid?
Wait,
Wait a second. That's you, Apollo. I don't recognize those horns anywhere.
is that really the only way anybody recognizes me?
Hehehe. You were so cute. And who is that fine-looking young man?
That's Nayuta, but back when he used to smile.
Wow, his smile is absolutely angelic.
It brings back memories. I was thinking the day we all went out fishing.
What was Prosecutor Satmari like when he was younger?
He was kinda quiet, but passionate when it came to his convictions. When he finally made prosecutor, he was all fired up to change current for the better. But now, he's nothing more than Carl's lackey.
I like that has a lot to say about Nayuta. I'll ask him about his thoughts later. I'm surprised to see so many appliances here. There's even a TV.
Speaking of which, we gave the people of Kuren quite a shock. When the Plume Punisher, were of New Twilight Realm, was last on TV.
You mean that show where actors play the part of Durk and Raifa? You hijacked that in the middle of its broadcast, right?
Yup. All the writers. All the writers do it's weak. He's trying to ruin the Defiance Dragon's good name. So we decided to hit them when it's hurt.
That must have been real shocking, especially for the kids who had waited all week to see it. Me pregunto cuál será la opinión de Miles acerca de la copia del Samurai de Acero. Tenemos que preguntarle. I mean, the show's main villain was actually hijacking the very show he's in.
I wonder what's in this file. Oh, it's full of newspaper clippings.
Page 1. The arson incident involving Amara's private residence. Amara was left a sleeping pill and burst in the fire. The letter found at the scene had Durk's fingerprints on it. It seems to be a collection of documents and information on Amara's assassination. So this is what Durk was talking about.
We already know most of the stuff here on top. Let's see what else there is. Wow, where did he get all this? Anything important here?
Page 20. Apollo's roving musician father got caught up in this incident and lost his life. Me cago en la puta. El padre de Apolo murió a la vez que la reina. Me cago en la puta. Lo sabía. He was struck in the head by the culprit. The victim's passport and any pictures of him were burned up in the fire. Without knowing his real name, no divination seance could be performed. Vamos a invocar vamos a hacer la danza con Apolo, con el padre de Apolo. Why isn't this game called Dual Destinies? Es el espíritu de la justicia, Blue Parrot. Espíritu, Kurain, justicia, Apolo, justicia.
What about this? Apollo's roving musician father got caught up in this incident and lost his life. What? This is about your father, Apollo.
Looks like it. I was never told much more than what's written here.
Really? How come?
Durk always skated around the subject. Maybe he thought I was still too young. Plus, I always thought of Durk as my dad, so I never really brought it up.
Oh, I see. Still, I feel kind of sorry for your real dad.
My real dad. Was never really interested in learning about him. But after seeing his picture, I can't help but feel a little curious. I wonder if dads could tell me anything about him.
Apollo, this file looks like it might be useful. But there are so many pages, I can't tell what's important.
I need someone to help organize all of this. And I think I know just the person to ask. This is Durk's old law book.
Look, there's a mark on the cover. It looks like it was branded on with a hot iron.
Yeah, I think it was done in protest against the Defense Culpability Act. There's an entry on the DC Act right here, see?
Oh, so this is the infamous anti-lawyer law you guys are always talking about.
Yeet. We're just taking everything. Sadmadi Law Offices. That's the sign Dirk used to display out front. Hey, that's... I heard the office used to do quite a bit of business.
But it did. Dirk was a famous lawyer with countless courtroom victories after all. He was the dauntless dragon who turned trials upside down. That's a victory from the jaws of the pit. His fame as a lawyer spread far and wide across Kurain back in the day.
I hope the day comes when he can proudly display this sign again.
Ew, is that a newt?
Come on, Athena. Can't you tell a gecko when you see one?
What's the difference?
Geckos like to live in houses, while newts prefer to be outside near water. They're totally different creatures.
Well, how do you know this one wasn't caught outside near some water? It could very well be a gecko.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a newt.
Oh, so then you agree it's a newt, Apollo.
Ah, reverse psychology. Ah, I fell right into her trap.
You're both wrong. It's just a plain old lizard.
Ay, Phoenix.
Dirk's jacket.
You should try it on, Apollo. It might actually suit you. Really?
There's also a spare iPads here. Why not try that on too?
Sorry, just picturing doing all that. It's just too funny.
Oh, my pride. Right, and this is where we came from.
Wait. Don't tell me we have to go back to the manhole to get out of here.
The only reason this safe house is still safe is because of the front door has been boarded up.
Fine. Then I'll just have to live here until the revolution begins.
What if I told you Rat come out at night?
Then we'll just have to start the revolution before sundown.
Bet the revolution never thought it would get a new ally this way. Apolo siempre hablando de orgullo. ¿Pride? ¿Apolo? ¿Apolo? O sea, yo tengo el headcanon de que Apolo es transmask. Dios mío, Athena basada, yes. Based Athena. Bueno, o sea, Apolo es gay y transmask. Esos son mis opiniones. Wasn't Nayuta once part of the Divine Dragons?
Yep. He was a rising star in the resistance. He vowed to fight for the cause, through the legal system. Then he would become a prosecutor, and give in-game Garan the smackdown they deserve.
But now he's...
Yeah, the puppet of the Garan regime. Not only that, but now he's gonna prosecute his own dad. It doesn't add up.
I wonder what happened to him.
Me too. But if I had to guess, I would say Garan has some serious leverage over him.
Leverage? Like what?
Wish I knew, but it seems like Dirk knows. I tried to press him about it, but he wouldn't say.
Come to think of it, Dirk did say... Nayuta is suffering?
Yes, he knows the rightful state of Kurain's legal system. But something forces him to bend to Garan's will, and it's tearing him apart.
No sé por qué me acaba de dar que con Nayuta van a jugar la carta de que era un doble agente todo el tiempo. No estoy tan seguro, ¿eh? No lo veo tan claro. If that is the case... I bet Nayuta doesn't really want to go through with Dirk's prosecution. That's about this file. Can you help me figure out which pages are the most relevant?
Yep, sure can. I got the whole thing memorized.
A mí no me importa lo que hagan con Nayuta, no lo voy a perdonar en ningún caso. Bueno, Mark. Sentémonos y veamos.
To this page, it's definitely worth a look.
Page 34. As the son of the terrorist Dirk, Nayuta was expelled from the royal family. The idea that the sins of the father are visited upon his children is deeply rooted in the minds of the Kurainese people.
Oh, that's right. President Sadmadi was part of the royal family, wasn't he?
Yep. But got expelled after that whole thing with Dirk happened. He must have gone through hell once he entered the legal world, though.
because of the whole the sins of the father are visited upon his children thing?
Yep. In the eyes of the people, Dork is not only a traitor to this kingdom, to his kingdom. He's also the terrorist who assassinated the previous queen. So as his son, you did no doubt got the cold shoulder at every turn.
That must have been really hard on him.
Yeah. The ties between father and son aren't something you could break, even if you tried. No matter where he went, he was probably labeled the son of a criminal. But despite it all, he made a name for himself through blood, sweat and tears. I mean, just look at him now. He's a star prosecutor working cases around the globe. He's become a hero! The pride and joy of Kurai.
That's the Nate I know. Super smart and never willing to give in. He must have studied and fought like his life depended on it to get to where he is today. Right.
The Mark of the Dragon. That's the symbol of our group, the Fine Dragons.
Dirk has the same mark tattooed on the palm of his hand, right?
Yep. And I've got one too.
Really? Where?
On my heart.
Oh, you mean metaphorically? Like you're ready to die at any time for the cause or something like that?
You got that right. Dead or alive, I will always be a defiant dragon. Oh!
What? Do you know something about this?
Nope, just feel like shouting is all.
Es gilipollas, me cae muy bien. Alright, time to start presenting. Nope. I wanted to ask you about this picture.
That's the picture of your pops that Dirk found. And he had a heck of a time tracking it down. He said he searched all over for it.
Why? Why would he go through all that trouble?
Please tell us everything you know about Apollo's dad.
My father. Do you know what my biological father was like?
Dirk once told me about him. He was a modern minstrel, walking the world and making music in his travels.
This file also has some information on your real dad. It says he died in the blaze at Queen Amana's residence 23 years ago.
That's right. Dirk had invited him over. Dirk's the kind of guy who can become fast friends with just about anyone. And it seems your pops was like that too, AJ. They hit it off at a bar. And the next thing you know, Dirk actually asked him over to play some tunes.
And then the place went up in flames.
Yeah. Dirk had just stepped out for his sake when the fire broke out. Apollo, you were there too, but you were still just a baby.
I remember hearing about that when I was little.
Yeah, it was a crying scene. Your pops just happened to take you along that day. So you were there with him when the fire broke out. But Dirk risked his life to save you.
Like Dirk's done nothing but save me all my life.
All your pop's stuff got burned up, including anything that could have helped us identify him. All we knew about him at first was his stage name, Jungly Justice or something like that.
Jungly Justice, oh Dios mío.
Dirk did everything he could just to dig up what little we know now.
What about my mother? Do you know anything about her? De fondo está Fénix mordiéndose las uñas en plan, oh mierda, su madre es verdad la miwaj.
All we know is she was traveling with your pops. But that day, she was off doing something on her own.
Yikes, Apollo. So then, she probably didn't even know my father had been with Dirk, huh?
But she must have been desperate to find you and your father once you had gone missing.
No doubt. But the Queen's assassination threw the kingdom into chaos. The police were so overwhelmed, they were probably hardly of any help to her. We searched and searched till our legs gave out too, but we never found her. And with your father's stuff all burned up, we had zero leads. Not even a photo.
Que nos mata Phoenix, literal. So that's how I became an orphan.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe your man read about the details of the fire in the newspaper. And maybe she figured out you had died along with your pops.
Wow! I had no idea you had been through all that, Apollo.
So then you believe me? You believe in my son's innocence. Old man.
Yes! 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 The goat! The goat! The goat! Lester! The goat!
Esta señora terminó un juicio, se despidió de su esposo muerto y dijo, voy a poner una bomba. Esta es la señora del tercer caso. Y dijo, que ahora ya que somos rebeldes, pues vamos a poner una bomba en la corte. Por supuesto que sí. Your poor son. In prison for a crime he didn't commit. Let's petition the government for his release and a declaration of innocence. Oh, thank you. I'm forever in your debt. Huh? Who is that?
Either Mrs. and me. Are at work, I see.
Yes, I have my own battle that I must wage. After all, there are many who suffer under the Defense Culpability Act.
Mrs. and me. Please don't forget about our case too.
I won't. I will look into it as soon as I am able. Aww.
That's... What's Mrs. and me doing here? Phoenix puso una puta bomba el otro día. ¿Dónde creías que iba a estar? She's lending an ear to all those suffering under the regime's wrongful accusations. A lady whose husband has been imprisoned. Parents whose son has been falsely charged. She's helping all those types of people. So she's trying to help the revolution along. In her own special way. Yep. And thanks to her, more and more folks are coming over to our side. All the people who have been unhappy with the regime have been waiting just for this chance. And they're starting to speak out in support of us too.
The people are responding, and a grassroots movement is growing. Dirk's dream of revolution may finally come true.
What shall we do about the Founder's Orb? We'll probably run into the royal guards again the moment we leave this place.
Well, we can't stay here forever, so we'll have to think of something.
I've got it. Why don't you hold on to it, Dats? It should be safe here, right?
You can count on me. I'll get back to you in time for tomorrow's trial, the Hall of Justice.
Hey, el MVP. Founders Orb left with Dats.
What now, Apollo?
Well, we have got a handle on what happened 23 years ago. Maybe we should pay Dirk a visit. There's something I want to show him.
I'll join you. I want to talk to him before tomorrow's trial.
Maybe I should wait here then. We'll attract undue attention if we go into a large of a group.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, Dad. May 18th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room.
Hey there, son. Came to see your old man again.
Hi, Dirk. Guess they're done questioning you.
Yeah, you would think Naruto might have cut his old man a little slack, but no. He really laid into me. If they're really keen on recovering the Founder's Orb. When I wouldn't tell them where it was, he confiscated what few possessions I had left.
Wait, Dirk is not wearing his attorney's badge. They even took that from him? Ah. Nayuta.
He confiscated all of my precious jailbreaking tools.
What did you expect? I mean, no prosecutor in their right mind would let a prisoner keep stuff like that.
Did he take your attorney's badge too?
No, I thought it strange, but... just when it looked like he was going to take it from me, he changed his mind.
I wonder why.
Indeed. I find it hard to understand anything he does these days.
Your attorney's badge. Your current attorney's badge. You've worn it all these years, even though all the lawyers are gone.
Yes, because the dragon's eye is the embodiment of my creed.
Show the world that a dragon never yields, huh? Hey, Dirk. Why do you still wear your badge?
You're not a lawyer anymore, right?
This watch is my heart and soul, son. I will never stop trying to realize my dream. Not until my very last breath.
¿Por qué Durk es Simón de Gurren Lagann? O sea, este cabrón es el puto amo. This man is insane. I love him so much.
The dragon never yields, right?
Exactly. Nayuta, Apollo, I vow to restore Kurain's Ligan system to its rightful state one day. I want to pass on to you a world where you can live free from the fear of tyranny.
He was always saying stuff like that to the two of us. Nayuta, is the reason why you didn't take Durk's bats? Because you still remember those talks too? I really hope that's what it is.
Son, would you keep my bats for me?
Are you sure? I can't take something so important to you.
That's exactly why I wanted you to hold on to it, Apollo. I'm placing my fate in your hand.
Alright. I will make sure it stays safe. Por favor, dime que se la pone para el juicio. Please, let Apollo wear the badge in his uniform. Please, please. Por favor. Sin presión, ¿eh, Apollo? Nah. Tan solo es el caso más grande de los últimos 23 años de Kurain. I found this in the tomb. Look familiar?
Oh, that's...
Durk?
Where did you find it?
Down between the monk statues in the tomb. Is it yours, Durk?
Oh, it's something I bought.
Hmm? Why is he suddenly acting all awkward?
I wonder when I lost it. Let's have it. It's very important to me.
Of course. I will just make a note about it for future reference.
Apollo, you remember how Inga said he had someone dear to Durk? Why don't you ask about that?
Oh, right. I'll give it a try. But first... No, ni una reacción, ¿eh? Someone dear to Durk. What did the minister mean when he said he had someone dear to you in the palm of his hand? Who was he talking about?
Huh?
Nayuta seemed to know, but he wouldn't tell me anything.
Well, I have no idea, so... Well, you evidently followed his every word after he said that. So it seems to me the minister was in close proximity to someone you really care about. Oh,
Someone you really care about in that isn't Nayuta? Wait, don't tell me... Is there a new lady in your life, Durk?
what? No, don't be ridiculous, son.
Hola, Mark.
The love of my life was Amara. But she's gone now, and there will never be another.
Uy. My bracelet. Wait, does this mean... Durk? You really not met somebody new?
Let's go.
Opa! Ooh! Gotcha! I knew it. Durk, you can't fool me. You tensed up when you said, but she's gone now. And you unconsciously moved your arm, causing something to press up against your jacket.
Oh! How did you do that?
Oh, so that's it. You're hiding a woman's photo up your sleeve. You don't have to keep secrets like that from me, Durk. You're an eligible bachelor now. But you will introduce her to me at some point, right?
I keep telling you, there's no other woman.
Fine, then let's see it. What are you hiding up your sleeve?
It's just this. Satisfied?
Huh? That's the pendant we found in Amara's tomb.
See, I wasn't trying to hide anything.
Then why did he tense up? Dirk, let me take a closer look at that.
Ugh!
Hey, what is this button for?
Whoa!
Va a ser Raifa. It's going to be Raifa, right? No, okay, vale. It's... Aww. Voy a tirar. Emma, someone call Emma.
It's a picture of Dirk and some lady. And she's really young looking too. Mon Dieu!
Are you the younger woman, Dirk? Athena, please. Dirk, you old dog, you. You got yourself a young lover.
Will you stop with this nonsense? This is Amara before she died. If you look closer, you will see that I was younger too.
Emma, Athena, por Dios. Athena chismosa. Le encanta el chisme. Hey, you're right.
Ah, that's no fun.
Wait a second. Haven't we seen this woman before?
Now that you mention it,
Isn't this one the same as the one in Independence photo? Athena le gusta el chisme. Athena likes being... Athena likes to spread rumors and just, you know. The woman in Independent is also the one in this photo.
Apollo, where did you get this?
From the safe in Inga's room.
Apollo, if this is Queen Amara, it had to have been at least... It had to have been taken at least 23 years ago. But that is just not possible.
Yeah, I just noticed the same thing. Here's why this photo couldn't be 23 years old. This thing. Take a look at the logbook. It has the mark of the Defiant Dragons branded on it. But that mark didn't exist until after you started your revolutionary activities, Dork. Aviva! She's alive! Oh shit! So, this photo must have been taken after Garan came into power. And that didn't happen until after Amara was assassinated.
Ugh.
So then, how could Amara even be in this photo? Wait a second. That would mean that Amara is... still alive?
Ugh. Looks like you found me out, son.
Wait, so it's actually true? Diablo. The devil did it. O sea que hay una tumba muerta, hay una tumba vacía. So the sarcophagus is empty then. Someone dear to Dirk. Dirk! What do you mean Amara's still alive? I thought she had been assassinated.
So did I. But it seems she made it out alive, only to be held captive by the Garan regime.
Why would they do that?
They fled from the law and went underground 23 years ago. I heard some shocking news from a Defiant Dragon spy. There were rumors of Queen Amara being sighted in the palace.
And those rumors turned out to be true?
Yes, snuck into the palace to see for myself. It was confined within the grounds, but otherwise, it was as fit as a fiddle. So then, the sarcophagus in the tomb, it's empty? Yes, that entire tomb is one big charade. Garan had it built to stage Amara's death.
So, we're not going to be cursed by her vengeful spirit. That's a relief.
She was being held under virtual house arrest. So I freed her, and we made a run for it. This photo was taken back then.
Look at how they're both grinning from ear to ear. There's a fingerprint on the metal part. I guess Dirk must have left it by accident.
Oh, Mr. Satnadi, I wanna hear all about how you ran away with Queen Amara.
Sí, chat, sí es romantic. Es una romanticona que le gusta el chisme. Pink butterfly pendant updated in the core record. On the run with Amara. I'm surprised Amara agreed to run away with you. I mean, Gara must have told her that you tried to kill her.
I tried to convince her that I wasn't the one who set the blaze.
And she believed you?
She said, and I quote, I should accompany you so I may ascertain the truth myself. She always was a tough one to read.
I bet she was thrilled you came to her rescue, Mr. Sadmadi. Ah, to be set free by your beloved. It's like something out of a fairy tale.
Yeah, well, there was no happily ever after once Karen's people caught up with us. They took Amara away to who knows where. I snuck back into the palace and searched high and low for her, but to no avail. They probably moved her to some remote mountain prison or the like.
Dirk, does Nayuta know about this?
He knows she is his true mother, told him as much.
Wait, is that why Nayuta is following Garen's orders?
Most likely.
So then, do you think that deep down, he doesn't really want to prosecute you?
Well, he's not the one to show his feelings. And lately, I have had no idea what he's thinking.
Athena, stop reading in AO3 until 2 AM. You actually have a job. No, it's... Can't a woman have hobbies anymore, Aishan? Let her have hobbies.
Apollo, we need to grill the queen about Amara when we have the chance.
I was wondering about something. The little baby the lady is holding. Is that Prosecutor Sadmadi?
Not necessarily. It could just as well be me. After all, we're only 1 year apart.
I don't know. I mean, the kid in the picture is just too cute to be you.
Let's settle this by asking Dirk himself. Nice. Present the picture. Dirk, about the cute little kid in this photo. Is that me?
Huh? What are you talking about?
See? I told you it was Prosecutor Sadmadi.
Oh, I see. Well, either way, it's not you, son.
So then, if it's Nayuta, it was taken when he was about 1 year old, right? And that would mean... You ran away with Amara around 22 or 23 years ago?
You're pretty good with numbers, son. Impressive.
Huh? What kind of answer is that?
Before you go, son, there's something else I need to tell you. Something important.
You can read at the office, not at 2 AM. Also, she needs to share the yaoi with someone, with Maya. Sí, con Maya, seguro que Maya. Francisca no le haría mucha gracia, yo creo. What is it, Dirk? I have never seen you act so serious before. Something important. So, what's this something important you have to tell me?
Uy. Listen, son. We need you manage to prove me innocent tomorrow. I don't have long to live.
Huh? What are you talking about?
What I mean is, I can already hear the Twilight Realm calling my name. There is no escaping death now that it has its sights set on me.
What? Is this another one of your jokes?
I wish it was.
You can't fool me, Dirk. That's strange. Why isn't my bracelet reacting?
Are you sick? It's something like that.
So you're not joking?
I'm afraid not, son. Sorry.
Isn't there a cure? Or at least some sort of treatment?
Unfortunately not. Not for what I've got. Not for what I've got.
If you need some kind of surgery, I'll work hard until I can pay for it. So, please!
It's too late. There's nothing more to be done now.
But you always say a dragon never yields. So why are you giving up now?
Apollo, I'm sorry. I really am.
¿Cómo? No. No, Dirk. I don't understand. Why is this happening, Dirk? Why?
Listen, Apollo, I've got a favor to ask of you. Will you keep quiet about this? I don't want my fellow drones to find out. I would lose all hope if they knew I was dying. Would you do that for me?
Of course. Why is this happening now? That's when I was finally starting to feel you really are my... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no. Thought that this time we would finally... But now... No! Damn it! Why?
Apollo,
Listen, son. I don't have much longer to live. And I will never let them execute me. Not before I finish what I need to do.
I know, Dirk. There's no way I'm going to let them prove you guilty. Where he goes, I'm going to turn back time by righting the wrongs that have been done. I'm going to restore Dirk's freedom. And return a real smile to Neyota's face. I'm going to win this case. I just have to.
Son, I have one more big secret.
What? There's something else you've been hiding from me?
I'm afraid I can't tell you what it is. I would be betraying a certain someone if I did.
Huh? What is that supposed to mean?
Forgive me. You will just have to find out for yourself. That's the only way.
I don't understand, Dirk.
Apollo, in court tomorrow, you may find yourself faced with a truth that is difficult to accept. But I know you, and I know you can handle the truth, no matter what it turns out to be.
Lo del amiguaj. Ya le gustaría al juego hacer eso.
I know that because I believe in you. You're my son after all.
Bro. Dirk. What is he talking about? Wait. He's not going to reveal that he actually is the killer, is he?
Looks like we have run out of things to discuss. Apollo, are you okay?
I'm fine. Free him now! Release Dirk! What's going on out there?
Sounds like the party's getting started without me.
Huh?
it's coming from the temple. Let's go, Apollo, and take a look.
Adios, Dirk. May 18th. Temple. Whoa! What is all this? No! The goat!
What are they? Huh? Well, look at that. The people are coming to take their courts back.
The goat! The goat!
Back, men! Arrest them all!
The fucking goats. That's the goat right there! Dirk belongs to the people! Give him back! Yeah! Why are you holding him? Why don't you?
They have my big sister too, but she didn't do anything wrong.
Ouch! Ouch! Stop pulling my hair! Release my son! Release him now!
Ah, stop that! No biting.
This is really something. Rápido, sentad a Maya en el trono!
And it looks like Dats and Mrs. and me are leading the charge.
You unenlightened fools. Do you honestly think this will change anything?
Ah, no, perdón, creía que era Raifa.
Yuni! Why do you keep serving that witch, Karen?
Ah, it's... Hey, Nayuta! You again? What's going on here? It would appear that the insurgents are fanning the flames of rebellion. But I never thought it would grow so large. However, they will all be under arrest shortly. Reinforcements are almost here. They will be arrested? Just for protesting? They are aiding and abetting a criminal by seeking his release. Her Eminence, Queen Garan, has ordered they be arrested and judged en masse. But weren't you once a member of the Defiant Dragons too? How can you go along with this? I am simply following the orders that Her Eminence has handed down. No, it can't be as simple as that. Listen, Nayuta, something I want to talk to you about. Hey, you're not getting away this time. We need to talk. I see there is no reasoning with you. Very well then. Speak. I'm pregnant, it's yours. No, it's Klaver's. Dirk. Nayuta, do you really have to serve as prosecutor on Dirk's case? I mean, prosecuting your own flesh and blood, it's just not right. Again with this dribble. Your ethical standards are not the be-all end-all of the world, you know, around you. I'm not getting into another debate with him. Nayuta, do you know that Dirk is sick? What? Apparently doesn't have that much longer to live. If found guilty, probably won't even make it until his execution day. What are you talking about? Knowing this, are you still prepared to send an already dying man to his grave? Well? Enough with the Zen Monk act, Nayuta. Tell me how you really feel. Mr. Justice, each person is born with a role to fulfill. And I must fulfill mine. Well, I'm not convinced that taking Dirk to trial is a part of your lot in life. As for why you have been at Garon's every back and call, I think I might have the answer. Apollo, don't enseñes la puta foto que se la lleva. Apollo, don't show him the fucking crucial evidence so that he can steal it away. Apollo. Me cago en todo. Amara. Nayuta. You know the truth about your mother, don't you? But how the former queen is still alive and being held somewhere. So Dirk told you, did he? Yes, it's true. My mother was spirited away to some remote corner of this kingdom. To keep her safe from harm. Safe from harm? But Dirk said the Garon regime is holding her captive. No, they are keeping her safe. So you don't know where Amara is being held? I only know that it is some secluded hideaway where visitors are not allowed. I have heard she lives a simple life, akin to that of monastic disciples. Sure sounds like she's being held captive to me. Listen, Nayuta, aren't you really doing the queen's bidding? Because she's holding Amara captive? And this whole thing with Dirk, you know he didn't really kill Inga, don't you? Dirk doesn't have much longer to live. I want to help him however I can. This time, it's our turn.
You have been killed. But you risk your life to save us. Why?
What a silly question. What father would risk his life to save his own children? Nayuta, Apollo, don't you ever hesitate to call me when you need me. Understand?
Yes, Apollo, tell him his dad is dying. Look, he needs to know. It's our turn to help Dirk however we can. What you speak of is futile. Ooh. Fucking break him. Tell him, Apollo. Crush his mind. Knight. Le estamos haciendo daño psicológico al Nayuta. Va a necesitar terapia después de esto. Así hace una cobra. To free forro. Fucking break him. Let it go and move on. The guilty verdict. Hopelessness. Must resign yourself to it all. Yo creo que eso de dejarlo todo e ignóralo, yo creo que se lo dice a sí mismo. I think he just tells himself that. He's just a broken child. Que se joda. ¡Sufre! Clinging to false hope now will only serve to magnify your future despair. So let it go and move on. Nayuta, are you really going to just roll over on this? That's a way to ignore trauma, exactly. That's the worst coping mechanism I have seen in a long time. I have no more time for idle chatter. I must prepare for tomorrow's trial. Now you will excuse me. ¡Bum! Barra TP en Nayuta a su oficina.
Apollo. I sense the whirlpool of emotions coming from within protected us at Maddie just now. Anger, shock, bewilderment, and an icy sorrow. As deep and dark as an abyss.
Yeah, I picked up on that too. Traer las piedras, la revolución no le perdonará. Looks like Dork really won't be the only one who will need my help tomorrow. Le ha psicoanalizado las tetas en secreto, exacto. I think it's about time to pay Queen Gun another visit. And ask her about her sister Amara. No, Phoenix, no es buena idea. Phoenix, cuando hacemos esas cosas nos quitan las pruebas. Ya te ha pasado varias veces. Athena is Navi. Nice. Let's go tell the queen that we know her plan and that she's going to kill us if we... whatever. May 18th. Phoenix don't. Es que es su truco secreto. Cagarla. It's his special trick to fuck it up.
The royal guard isn't around.
That is utter... Howie! You cannot continue to deceive the people like that.
Raifa, justice is much more than simply speaking the truth. Is that Princess Raifa and Queen Ganon over there?
You deceived me too, mother. I can never believe a word you say again. You... Nincompoop.
Adiós.
Your benevolence.
I couldn't help but overhear. Qué cabrito. Look at that smile. Yeah, sorry.
You impudent.
Bonk. Oh! Are you okay, Mr. Wright? I can't believe she actually punched you.
Yeah, I'm used to it by now.
What's the matter with the princess?
It sounded like she was arguing with her mother. Her mother. ¿Le pegó? Sí, le pegó. Es la mejor. Pero bueno, Mark.
Maybe it has something to do with this picture.
Raifa said she had to ask her mother about some secret or another as soon as she saw it. So then, does that mean that Princess Raifa knows what really happened? That Amara wasn't assassinated and is still very much alive?
It would seem so. And she doesn't seem to be taking Garen's lies very well. But that's no surprise, considering how much Raifa reveres her mother.
That would definitely cause her a great deal of anguish and sadness.
Eavesdropping, are we? How very rude. Your mother? Oh, there you there. Are you not the Dork's son? Oh, nice to meet you, Your Eminence. We are actually here to speak with you if you could spare a moment. No. Amara is alive? Your Eminence, Dirk told me about Amara. About how she's still alive, that is. We know not of what you speak. After Dirk learned Amara was still alive, he rescued her and they ran off together. But she was captured and remains captive in a secret location to this day. As for now doing your bidding, it's only because Amara's life is in your hands. ¡Apolo! ¡Apolo! ¡No le digas esto! ¡Guárdatelo para el juicio! ¡Oh, oh, oh, oh! What an active imagination you have!
A lawyer and a comedian, how droll.
Whoa, where did they come from? Anyway, she's going to play dumb. I'll just have to jog her memory with some evidence. Es que ha aprendido de Phoenix, es el problema. Ay, here we go, chat. Your Eminence, I ask that you take a look at this photo. Why, it's a photo of Amada. And here you can see a Lobuk bearing the mark of the Defiant Dragons. Apolo mama huevo. Aprendió de Phoenix. He learned from Phoenix. I believe you know what that means. Very well. Royal Guard, kill him. Stand down.
Yes, Your Eminence. Your wish is our command.
It seems there's no need to perpetuate this charade any longer. We shall speak of all we know. Amara's alive! So then, you admit that Amara is still alive? Yes, she's under our protection in a safe location. I think you mean being held prisoner. And where is she being kept? Now why would we tell the son of a traitor that? Guess she has a point there. Now, heed our warning, Horn of the Devil. It would be not wise to inform the people that Amara yet lives. It will only serve to plunge public order into chaos. I have no intention of doing that. Aún. Yet. Besides, there are real terrorists out there who might try to kill her. Good. Now, there was something we have been meaning to ask you. Do you know what has become of the Founder's Orb? The Founder's Orb. The Founder's Orb went missing after Dirk took it into the tomb. As his son, we thought you might know something about its current whereabouts. I knew it. I suppose I should thank you for that free running tour of Kurain. That was the Royal Guard's own doing. Nice try, lady. Now you're definitely not getting the orb. Ever. Why do you want the orb so badly anyway? Because it would be most dangerous in the wrong hands. It must be recovered.
Is the legend true? Can the orb really impart a spiritual power? Are you worried that someone could overthrow you with it?
The Holy Mother's power is without equal. Should Her Holiness once again return to our world, she could conceivably bestow great power upon the one who unlocked the orb's secret.
I guess it makes sense, considering speed channeling is a fact of life here.
So we ask you, Horn Devil, did you receive the Founder's Orb from Dirk? Does it look like I did? Don't you like to play games, do you? Royal Guard?
Yes, Your Eminence. Oh shit.
Search this devil and his belongings. What?
At once, Your Eminence. Don't move. You're only making this harder on yourself.
A ver, no te preocupes porque hemos dejado el orbe con Dats. No os preocupéis porque el orbe está en la guarida secreta. No os preocupéis. The orb is in the secret lair. Yikes! Hey, get it out! Ah, what the? Le sacan todo lo demás. También. Apollo, don't sleep here.
Stop resisting. Just submit your strip search already.
Bro? No, wait. Hey, cut it out. Lo tiene en el... Se lo metió por el culo. ¡Ah! Le estaba haciendo el aquello. Una colonoscopia muy chula. Rest in pieces, my poor tattered dignity. Te van a dejar sin el brazalete, verás.
There is no sign of the Founder's Orb, Your Eminence.
So, you have hidden it somewhere. No matter what. We shall recover it one way or another once you are found guilty of abetting the accused. Dirk was right. He really is bent on getting the orb. Mother! Looks like the princess is back. I took a stroll to try to calm myself, but... still find the situation unacceptable. The people must be informed about Queen Amara. It does know about that. Raifa, you do not yet possess a clear grasp of how a government acts and its people interact. There will always be secrets that must be kept from the ignorant masses. You have little faith in our people, Mother? It is the royal princess's duty to always speak the truth.
And as such, I cannot remain silent. I will not.
Le han dejado sin nada el pobre, sí.
Oh, the truth, you say? Your mind has been poisoned by the barbed one.
It was an honor and a pleasure, Your
Eminence. El hijo de puta de Fénix. Ah, fue un honor radicalizar a su hija, señora. Me puede llamar cuando quiera. Aquí tiene mi tarjeta. Revolution. Revolution.
We must speak with our child. It is a mother's duty to discipline her child, after all. Now, if you would excuse us.
Discipline. I'm from her. I don't like the sound of that at all. Fénix se la pasa de puta madre. ¡No! ¡Le van a pegar! ¡Raifa, corre! Raifa, run away.
Well, Apollo, let's get back to the safe house for now.
Good idea. We need to go over what we have found and collect our thoughts. Aún hay más. There's still more. Garan le pega a Raifa, sí. Es una madre abusiva, pero mucho. Señora, le toca un pelo a la nena y va a ser en ambulancia. La vamos a matar. La revolución no la perdonará. May 18th. Former Sadmadi Law Offices. Ah, you're back.
Thank you for holding on the fort, Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. Sorry it took so long. Hope you weren't too bored.
Call Child Protection Services, or whatever they are called. Sí, eso es. ¡Míralo!
I watched the Plume Punisher, Warrior of New Twilight Realm, while you were gone. And my verdict is... It's an outrage, especially its theme song. Even worse, the people here believe it's an original Kurenish show. Can you believe it? I have already spoken about it at length with Mr. Arbol, and he...
I'm not sure what he's babbling about, but at least it seems that he wasn't bored. Sean, ahí lo tienes. Edgeworth opina que el show de... que la serie de Kurain es una copia del samurái de acero. Es que es un puto fan, es un fanboy. Edgeworth es increíble.
Moving along to things that actually matter. We have gathered about all the information and evidence we can concerning this case. I think it's time we go over everything we have learned so far.
Seguro que habla del programa con Maya. Sí, y Maya defenderá el programa y Edgeworth le dirá, no, pero es que es malo por esto y esto. Pero será una discusión muy amigable. Muy ofendido. About Inga's murder.
The orb trial, Maya's abduction, and the murder of the mastermind behind it all, Justice Minister Inga. It's a lot to consider. Think you have all the facts straight in your head?
Yep, I've got it covered, Mr. Wright. It's the truth about what really went down that's going to be the problem.
Yeah, it's like the more we learn about this case, the less we understand.
I agree. There's a deep darkness enveloping this case. I'm almost afraid of what we will find once we lift that black veil. Suffice to say, the real killer is certainly waiting underneath.
The real killer, huh? Now that's the million-dollar question.
Who killed Inga, and why? Think, Apollo. Who would you say had a motive to commit this crime?
I, for one, am drawing a complete blank.
I want to know how the killer slipped into the tomb, killed Inga, and slipped back out, without ever being seen. That's a bona fide locked room mystery right there.
Well, we have collected plenty of evidence and statements. Just hope the rest comes out in court. It will be a thinner tightrope than usual, that's for sure. Amara's assassination.
This case has one big fly in the ointment. In order to prove Dirk completely innocent, we will also have to exonerate him of the crime committed 23 years ago.
Amara's supposed assassination.
Right, we know Amara's still alive. But Dirk could still be charged with plotting to kill her.
We couldn't discover the truth, even after over 2 decades of investigating. So our biggest hurdle is going to be the complete lack of evidence. The fire made sure of that.
Mr. Wright, have you ever won a case without any evidence?
No, that's one thing I have never done before.
A trial unprecedented even in the decorated annals of the Right Anything Agency. Still, I can't help but wonder, was there really no evidence left behind?
Oh, and we can't forget about the Defense Culpability Act. Those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. In short, if Dirk is found guilty and is sentenced to death, we will likely join him in a very public execution.
Yeah.
Beat the charges or die. What kind of crazy upside-down legal system is this anyway?
Don't worry. I can't ask someone as young as you to risk your life, Athena. So tomorrow will just be me and Apollo on the courtroom floor. But you can support us by watching from the gallery.
What? No. I wanna help. I'm part of the agency too, after all.
Sorry, but this is a direct order from your boss. Además, no tenemos el presupuesto para poner 3 modelos en el estrado. Plus, there is Prosecutor Blackquill to think of. He said he will use me for short practice if I put you in harm's way.
Simon. Well, at least promise me this, you two. Promise me you will make it back alive.
Make it back alive, huh?
What's with that face, Apollo? You will never inspire confidence in your client like that. It will play right into the prosecution's hands. Remember, the worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
You're right. Even when it seems hopeless, or when there's not a shred of evidence to be found, we can never let it show on our faces. Right? En verdad, Félix lo hace porque no quiere ser cometido en esa acción por Blackquill, exacto. But will I actually be able to do that tomorrow? When push comes to shove, will I be able to force my biggest smile? ¡Boom! Las 8 en punto, hemos terminado exactamente 4 horas. Exactly 4 hours to get through the investigation segment. ¡Woo! Clavao. ¡Mua! Return to games menu, and we're done for today, chat. La semana que viene, caso final, de verdad. We did it, chat. Right. Lo voy a dejar. We did it. Venga, a pasarlo bien, gente. Antes de irnos, before we go, vamos a hacerle, voy a hacer una raid a Pepe, que ha estado aquí antes, que está en directo. No os vayáis, gente, no os vayáis, vamos a hacer una raid. Decimos hola y nos vamos y ya está. Ahora pues, thank you for being here, everyone. We'll be back next week with more Mr. Sakaya, Tales of Berseria, and Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. Gente, la semana que viene, por suerte, empezamos el último juicio. Os estaré esperando. Goodbye, everyone. Bye bye. Adiós.